Thank you for joining me on this lovely Thursday evening. I'm just going to try and find the link to paste into my Discord server, you know what I mean, for anybody. Do apologise about that. Just going to get this link set up and everything, and then hopefully we'll have a great night tonight, just a couple of hours maybe. Taking requests, answering any questions, anything like that. It's kind of what I do, you know. So, yes. Let me just rig this up. It only takes a moment. Just switch over there and paste this in. Okie dokie. Paste the link. Oh dear. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to remember how to use an iPhone. It's pretty old school, you know what I mean, but it's all good. I'll be able to read the chat in a moment for anybody who's come in. There we go. So for anybody who wants to know, I've actually got several videos in the works at the minute. Loads of good stuff is coming up, I can assure you of that. Don't really want to give too much away, but a few new glitches, exploits, some that I haven't covered in live streams or anything so far. All the footage is together, but I just wanted to get a live stream done tonight, say hello to everybody, and then yeah, let's have some fun, you know. So there we go. Let me scroll through, get back up to date. Excellent stuff. So currently 0 people watching. That's all good. I really don't mind. Just gonna basically mess about tonight. There has been a few people who've kind of asked me for more exploration of Mexico. There's more people who've asked me to show more footage of Sissica and kind of like the new way that I do that. I've had people ask me all kinds of things, and yeah, I'm hoping that some of these people will pop in tonight and basically ask for me to show them something. Are we still on these small lobbies? Yes, we are. That is lovely stuff. Far less chance of hackers on PC and far less chance of being griefed as well. With that few amount of players on the map, the life is made so much easier in Red Dead Online. I've been literally living in solo lobbies for quite some time, but that's just the way I like to roll. What are these up here? Western Ravens, not interested. Now you see, whenever I'm near Tumbleweed, I always have to have a look for a Mazacuga. The Mazacuga is particularly special. There we go. I'm not sure how many people are going to watch tonight. Not really sure, but whoever wants to come in and ask questions, see some gameplay footage, I don't really know. Just here to delight and entertain anybody who might want to come in. So at the minute I'm just going to look for a Mazacuga. I know a few people want it, and obviously if I can provide, I do like to. Really thought I had a Winyan bison earlier for a good friend of mine in the Discord who I've been helping out, but currently is not online. I thought I had a Winyan bison, and when it came to it, it was the marble fox. Typical, of course. There we go. Always got to collect up them squirrels. You never know when you're going to need a squirrel. Or 20 squirrels for a daily challenge. Okie dokie. So, like I say, tonight is going to be viewer requests, questions about anything you like, really, Red Dead related. Or we can go off topic. I really don't mind. It depends on who's in and what's being asked. You know, I can keep a conversation going anyway, even with myself apparently. But I hope you can appreciate my kind of dry sense of humour on that one. That's all good. Well, I want to thank everybody who's recently subscribed to the channel and my long time subscribers too. I tell you what, I am very, very pleased with how fast the channel is growing at the minute. It is fantastic. I think I've like gone up something like 200 subs this month. That's insane. It really is. I never ever dreamt this gaming channel would grow that quickly. You do understand this gaming channel is about 5 years old, so yeah, it's pretty crazy how fast all of a sudden it started growing. I think what really shows at the moment is the amount of time I've put into Red Dead, the amount of knowledge that's there, and the passion for the game as well. I think that really comes out in the videos, so I hope that you enjoy the kind of presentation style and everything, the way I do my videos. I keep them short, keep them choppy. I don't like to I don't like to push any video beyond what it should be. It's very rare you'll see a video of mine go over 10 minutes. It's not, I think the majority of my videos are like 2-3 minutes, that's it. Literally just what I want to say, and then time to move on. Next topic, next video. Okay, so first thing, a few people have asked me to show them some more exploration of Mexico. So it seems like a good place to start getting across there. So see if I can nail this first time. No, that's not right. I'm going to snap out of that. The controller's not vibrating yet. Controller's not rumbling, so you kind of know if your controller's not rumbling, it's not going to work. These slopes are a bit trickier than some of the others. So what type of bird is that up there? Horned owl. Oh, they're quite rare then. I'll leave it be. No, that one's not worked again. This is not the best rock per se, but it's a slidey rock nonetheless. No, it's just not working for me there, but I'm not really bothered. I will find another slidey ledge. So okay, right now I'm keeping the chat going. Solo mission. For anybody who wants to come in and say hello, ask questions. I'm really keen to answer some questions and talk more about what I covered in the Legendary Animal Prediction Guide the other day. That took a lot of working out and a lot of deduction. Now I really do hope, at very least for this Tuesday coming up, it will be the Shadow book. It'll at least give me some kind of credibility for, basically the rest of them then may be true. If it's not, then I'm basically going to have to do an apology video for that. Just because, yeah, it was very wrong. So, but it's not wrong yet. So at the minute, I'm still sitting pretty with that one. Okie dokie. I think I've just sort of covered all bases nicely with that. At the minute then, just still me in the house. This is not my usual streaming time, to be fair. I am about 3 hours earlier than I'd usually stream, but that's all good. If you want to catch my future streams, remember to hit the notification button and check YouTube around this time every night. I'm usually live around 3 or 4 nights a week at the minute, so, and it's always Red Dead. Red Dead's always good. Micah Bell, hello there, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd pop in. Actually, you're usually the first person on scene. How you been, buddy? Okay. Yes. I've had a lot of requests lately to do more videos about Mexico, so I thought, why not tonight? Let's have a go at basically doing a kind of viewer request stream, whatever people want to see, whether that be legendary animals, garments, missions, glitches, out of bounds tricks, Q&A about recent videos, and yeah, I've done a few corking recent videos lately about the the future legendary animals and whatnot. and I'm really keen to kind of start a dialogue about that. As you can tell, I'm quite keen. That's one of the, I don't know, one of the, if that, let me put it this way, if that video turns out to be correct on every single count, I will be bragging about that for a long time. A very long time. There we go. So Michael Bell, you were saying about this single player companion glitch to me in the comments section the other day. Yeah, feel free to elaborate more. I know you put that in the chat, so not in the chat, in the comments for me. In future, I am happy to do single player Red Dead Online streams. That is absolutely fine with me, no problem at all. But at the minute, I'm just grinding out the Red Dead Online. Micah Bell says, I just bought the Naturalist role and killed 1 legendary today. Oh, nice. Which one was it? Let me know. I got the Naturalist day 1. And yeah, I think in total now, I'm up to about 85 legendary animals. Hunted, killed, whatever. In free roam only. In missions, even more. Probably about 100. That's not me just making it up. The Snowbuck. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got the Snowbuck earlier. Killed 1 legendary. Nice. So, I'm not sure how far you've progressed in Red Dead Online, Micah Bell, but yeah, I mean, what sort of dollars and gold are you on? Just out of curiosity. For anybody else, I see there's now 4 people watching. Feel free to say hello in the chat, ask questions, say hello to each other. It's all good. Trying to foster a very nice, friendly atmosphere in here. That's what I like to do, and basically heed the requests of the viewers tonight. So anything you want to talk about from my recent videos, any of the recent leaks, any requests for glitches, missions, legendary animals, garment showcases, anything like that, I'm happy to do tonight. There we go. That looks a bit strange, doesn't it? You see, because Mexico's still kind of unfinished in this game, yeah, the boundary of it is, and all the textures are a bit screwed up. So there we go. So yes, I think the first place I'm going to need to go is the prison. I am heading the completely wrong way there. Did you see for a split second there on the map? I did actually see the top of the Guarma map. Just have a look. Yes, Mexico does have buildings. Yes, it has 1 building. Now the thing is, in the game files themselves, all of the settlements from Red Dead 1, and there's about 5 major settlements, maybe 4, similar in size to, you know, Armadillo, Tumbleweed, McFarland's Ranch, whatever, with like Spanish or Mexican names, are in Mexico in Red Dead 1, and in the game files of Red Dead 2 is like the low resolution versions of them. Do you know? Like, so if you stood across on the other side of the map and looked over, it's believed that at some point you might have been able to see the low resolution versions, but for some reason they didn't include them in the game. But it does lead to the kind of to the conclusion, really, that at some point they do intend to add the settlements back in and fully flesh out the Mexico map as soon, well, if or as soon as the Mexico map is ever announced to be confirmed. It is going to melt some faces, seriously. It'll melt my face, I know that. Yumpa Scump, hello there. Is it hola? Yes, we're in Mexico. I've had a few requests lately on the Glitch to Mexico guide video. I'll try and quote one of them. It's something like, the comment said, I was kind of hoping you'd like explore more of Mexico or something. I will explain a little bit my reasonings behind the way I did the video. I basically wanted the video to be as lean as possible, like no fat whatsoever, just straight into it, show how to do the glitch in the best detail and the best way with the actual pictures of the controllers and what buttons you need to press, where you need to aim on the map and how to cross, and then how to get a horse when you're there, and then basically leave the exploration up to the player. Jason Volkanov, hello there, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Tonight we've got a Red Dead Online requests stream, Q&A about recent videos, other Red Dead news that, you know, even stuff I've not even covered, to be fair. I'm not really bothered. I'm always happy to talk Red Dead stuff anyway. Jason Volkanov said, dude, you won't believe how much time I wasted coming up Cholla Springs twice. Okay, so if I open the map, and we've got Cholla Springs over there. Oh, coming back from there to under San Luis River. Oh, I see, yeah. But Cholla Springs is there. Did you mean Rio Bravo? Just to ask. The best place to cross to Mexico is this point over here. It's like the closest. And I believe somewhere along there is actually like a kickback to Sandin, well, kickback to main map barrier there. Okay, and looking for El Paradiso. Cholla Springs, okay. Coming back from there to under San Luis River. Oh, you went out of map. Okay. What, and you travelled round the top and then round to Cholla Springs? Just asking. I mean, you know, I will apologise, but I'm not entirely sure what you mean, because the easiest way to get back across to the other side is to open up your player menu and just hit respawn, and you just respawn back across on the normal map. I died once near C too. Okie dokie. So just a question, did you see the Mexico glitch guide video that I did? Is that how you found the channel? Oh, okay, you're heading to Canada instead of Mexico. Okay, there's an easier way of doing that, mate, getting to Canada, I will be honest with you. Basically, I have done a video called, you know, New Way to Guarma or something. I've been slammed by a load of people saying, oh, well, you know, it's not a new or unique way, whatever, but I'm yet to see anybody else who's done a video covering that way, and I actually found it via trial and error on a live stream. So yeah, the easiest way is to use the slide glitch, air quotes, from here near Annesberg, cross to this side, follow up, you get to a point around here, and then aim to about where I've put the waypoint up there. Do you see? I can't actually do anything with that marker, should I say, because it's out of bounds, because I put it there while I was out of bounds, and now I can't reach it unless I go out of bounds. Aim for over there. If you watch the Guarma guide video that I did, you will see this method in great detail, and instead of going over to the right hand side to go to Guarma, you actually go up to this top left bit. And if you want me to demonstrate that once I've got to the prison in Mexico, I will do that, mate. Just let me know and I'll fully show you where to get a horse and everything. It's all good. I'm happy to show anything. My success rate at doing the slide glitch is now up to about 95%. Hey up. I think I've gone too far to the... Yeah, I've gone too far close to that boundary there. I may have to kind of try and slide back up, which sounds crazy, or go back around, because I think I've actually messed that up. I've gone too far to the coast, and basically all along this edge there's like a slidey mechanic, like a slide mechanic that pushes you out, back towards the sea. And I think if you keep going this way, it stays like that all the way round. I did mess that up, but all I have to do is just ride back to around, it's around here somewhere. I'm not bothered. Okay, Jason Volkanov says, it's mind-blowing how detailed the outside of the map is and how big the actual map is. Yes, when you, well, in single player on PC, if you use a mod called NoClip, you can basically make your character fly. I'm probably going to die here because you see I keep getting pushed back into the water. Possibly going to be death, but I've kind of buggered it up because I was trying to kind of rush over, you know. That was a silly mistake really, but never mind, I'll do it again, it's no problem. There we go. Micah Bell says the companion glitch is just a glitch to get bodyguards in free roam. Yes, like I say, if I was going to do that, I'd do it with mods. Last time I modded the game, single player of course, not online, I got the do you know that massive bull gator from single player, the legendary bull gator? I actually yeah I spawned that in, well, several of them as my bodyguards, and actually scaled them up in size as well to make them absolutely massive. Yeah, when you use the NoClip mod in single player and you just fly straight up in the sky, the map is literally like, whoa, how much of that is unused. Oh, I'll tell you what, the weather effects and just generally the overall visuals in this game still completely astound me. You know, the moon's behind the clouds, you can kind of see the rays coming down, and it's just illuminated an area over here. It's just crazy, isn't it? Crazy how much detail went into this, and it's amazing how great the game looks even on online mode as well. Some games cut back on the visuals a bit for online, but not Red Dead. You gotta, for all the sort of crap that Rockstar do, you've got to commend them on the visuals for this game, if not anything else. Okay, so back to Mexico. I did screw that up, I will admit, when I mess up, and it's literally because I was kind of rushing, not rushing, but I just wasn't really paying attention to the shoreline, and I got like sort of sucked back out the map. Yeah. Jason Volkanov says, I guess we're living in the future now. It seems that way, and I think it'll be even more so when people start getting their hands on these new graphics cards, the 3070, 3080 and 3090. Apparently these graphics cards are going to play even Red Dead on PC, like 4K, 60 frames a second, max everything, you know. And then the 3090 is even more of a beast because it's the world's first 8K, dedicated 8K graphics card. So you can imagine what's going to be going on with the visuals if you're rocking one of them while you play this. There we go, Mohammed Ayman Durrani. I hope I've actually pronounced that right. How to spawn Mazacuga. The best advice for the Mazacuga: get yourself into a small lobby, if not a solo lobby. In here there's only 4 players, but none of them are in this location because I've been travelling around. The best thing I can actually recommend is stay anywhere in this area, anywhere from Scratching Post up round into this area, basically in this circle that I'm drawing on the map. It can spawn anywhere near there. Any free roam events that pop up like this, you will not encounter a legendary when there's one of these events, like a Moonshiners or Hideout or something like that. Yeah, basically ride away from that and make sure that there's no other free roam activities on the go while you're looking for legendary animals, because they will not spawn. Also, I have spawned about 2 or 3 other legendaries today, so my spawn rate is probably going to be quite low, to be fair. And the Mazacuga itself is quite a rare spawn, all I can recommend is that basically just be persistent. And the majority of times that I've found it has been over here near Scratching Post, usually in the day. I think I've had about 4 or 5 in total, which sounds like a bit of a brag, but it's not, because other people have spawned them and I've just come to help, basically. But it can spawn anywhere near that area. Okay, let me just try and get through some of these comments here. Love You Shane says, have you come across the strange tunnel in Mexico? No, I haven't. If you'd like to tell me where that is, I would love to go take a look. Jason Volkanov says, dude, my journey to Mexico was wild though. I started the trip with my friend and he died 3 times along the way. Crazy. He died again. We were near the big arch. Oh yeah, okay. Rita Ruiz says, can you help me get the I'm assuming you mean Onyx Wolf for that. Are you playing on PC? If you're playing on PC, I'm happy to invite you to this session, and a bit later on I'll go looking for the Onyx Wolf here. If you're on PC, if you're not on PC, there's not really anything I can do, in all fairness, apart from give you the advice there. Jason Volkanov says, and he didn't come back. Okay. Mohammed says, thanks. Fat Guy, hello sir, I have a question. Yes, okay. Yes, fire away. Fire away, buddy. Love You Shane says, I believe it was somewhat west of El Presidio. El Presidio is the prison, I believe, right? That's where I'm heading at the minute, because I'll re-explain it again. Basically, a lot of people have asked or said on the Mexico glitch like guide video that I did, I wanted to keep it to about 2 minutes, because a load of other YouTubers had basically done their own guide videos that were like 8 or 9 minutes long, and I thought, you don't need 8 or 9 minutes to do this glitch, to show it anyway. You need 2 minutes tops. So that's what I did. 2 minutes is all you need. I'm just going to look for the best slidey ledge for this. Just any old slidey ledge will do. Okay, and we'll just aim straight across the water. There we go. Locked in first time. Fat Guy says, what do I need to be skinny again? My character is really fat. I don't know what to do. Send help. Okay. Yeah, essentially all you need to do is, if you've got the naturalist role, you can buy potent weight loss tonics. So yeah, you know, that's all you do. You can buy weight loss tonics, which reduces your weight from like fat to normal, and if you get the potent ones, it'll reduce you from fat to skinny. But obviously you always want to be kind of normal, because then you don't have any like debuffs on your character or anything like that. Love You Shane says, you can also cross the river to Mexico directly across from the prison. Very nice. I didn't know that. Okay. Fat Guy says, by the way, I love your Mexico glitch. Thank you very much. Yes, I was kind of accused of plagiarism a little bit on that, like ripping people off or something. But in reality, I'd been doing the glitch myself for quite some time. Fat Guy, yeah, he says he's going to buy a lot of them. Don't buy a lot of them, mate. You really don't need a lot. I've noticed on the Harriet like inventory menu where you can buy things, there's an option to buy max for like $6,000 or something like that. That do cost a lot of money. Don't buy loads of them, mate. You know, just buy what you need when you need them, because they do cost a lot of money. I'd be very, very annoyed with myself if I accidentally chose the buy max option on one of them. I've only, in all the time since they've been released, I've used one, and that was just a normal one, to a weight gain tonic, because I always forget to feed my character. Yeah, thanks, and fair enough. Yes. Another question. Yes, fire away, mate. It is a Q&A stream. Let's have it, mate. Let me know your questions. There we go. So we're almost across to Mexico again. Look at that. It was like first time this time. No problemo. Okie dokie, just going across. Remember, so far, I've also sort of promised to help show people how to get to Canada a bit easier. Well, what's called Canada, it's not necessarily Canada, but okay. Yeah, Fat Guy says, another question yet. With your glitch, but didn't work. To Sissica. Okay, well, later on in the stream, I will show you an even better way to get to Sissica. Trust me, there's a guaranteed way now. Jason Volkanov says, hey man, I've got to go. Dude, thank you for joining us, man. That is awesome. You know, I just love, you know, live streams where I meet new people and everything like that. Just remember, anybody who's playing on PC, that's a stupid thing to say really. If you're playing on any platform, my Discord server for Red Dead Online is linked in the title of the stream. So for anybody who wants to join my own Discord, it's set up by me for Red Dead Online. Recently hit 100 members as well. It's really positive in there. No toxic kind of crap allowed, you know. Like I don't like that sort of thing. I've been in a few Red Dead Online Discords, and the name calling and the abuse and shooting people down for asking questions, which to people who've played the game a while seem like, well, you should know that, but you know, but for people who've only just started playing the game, they're not going to know. And there is a lot of things that aren't really explained, if you know what I mean, in Red Dead Online, especially not to do with these legendary animals. Hence why I've made so many guide videos about it. There we go. So happy adventuring, says Jason Volkanov. Lando Taco says, are you able to get the HD version of Guarma? I will be honest with you, no, and that is quite a long answer to the question that I've got, because essentially I have been told that there is a way, right? But the thing is, the person who knows a person is not willing to talk about it or anything like that, because they believe that if someone makes a video about it, it'll get patched. So somebody out there apparently does know of a method, but does not want to reveal what it is. Now, I have tried numerous things to get into the HD version of Guarma. Numerous things, including, I'll start with the ways of doing it while not on a mission, just in normal free roam. Just walking in, that doesn't work, and I've tried that from every conceivable angle. And remember that it does take around 30 to 40 minutes every time just to get kicked back, so you can imagine how much time's been spent doing all of this. I've tried using the wilderness camp on the outskirts of Guarma. That didn't work because you can't even pitch your camp. I've tried exploding myself into Guarma while not in a mission. That doesn't work. I've tried going in from the sea kind of way, like on the far west side of Guarma, near the secret island. Well, I call it the secret island, right there. But then on the mission, the Cecil took a bounty mission that apparently makes some of the boundaries, the outer bounds, kickback boundaries, a bit dodgy and partially broken. Apparently, you know, it does do that. I've tried the same again, just walking in from every conceivable angle. And what else? Yeah, the wilderness camp don't work in the mission. I've tried blasting myself into Guarma. Yeah, I've not managed to do it yet, but I still have one more trick up my sleeve. For now, that's what I've got in mind, but I do need a second person to help me do it. But whether it works or not, who knows? Who knows? There we go. That's the best answer I've got for that question. So, Fat Guy says, I feel like in 1 month you'll have 5,000 subscribers. Hey, dude, I tell you what, that is that'd be one hell of a pipe dream, because Yeah, this channel's actually around 5 years old. My first video on this channel was about 5 years ago. I've kind of picked the channel up and put it back down several times over the years and not really found my niche, if you know what I mean. I've done kind of stuff about retro games. I was covering a game called Crossout for quite some time. Emulators, Jurassic World Evolution. I've done all kinds of stuff, but I've really found my flow with Red Dead Online. So I'm focusing on Red Dead Online for quite some time now. Because it's the game I kind of know most about at the minute, and it has quite a big following, so why not share the knowledge, share the passion, you know, with everybody. Micah Bell says, do you have a mod menu? Not for online, I don't know, unfortunately not. Love You Shane says, be on lookout for the tunnel. Yes, okay, I will do, but I have never seen the tunnel before, I will be honest. PMDB, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Thank you for joining. PMDB is an old friend of mine from my old Aerial Views and Histories days. I will eventually return to my other channel at some point once I kind of get this channel established and everything. I am still building up footage for the other channel, mate, but I will find time to make videos for that again. But at the moment I'm trying to keep up a good kind of release schedule, if you know what I mean, for this channel. Doing really well with it at the minute. So there we go. Love You Shane says, if I find tunnel tomorrow I will post location on Reddit. Okie dokie, you said it was. Let me just scroll back through the chat there just to see. Believe it's somewhat southwest of El Presidio. Okay, if anybody can provide some more information about this tunnel, I will look for it, because I'm now very interested about finding it. PMDB says, all the better hearing your voice. How's it going? Oh dude, I'm doing fantastic today, cheers. A little bit sleep deprived, in all honesty. I have had a bit of sleep, but I was up early this morning. We was going to a really nice place. I'm going to go off topic a little bit. We went to this place not too far from me called Donanook. There was the Red Arrows Royal Air Force display team doing a training there, doing all the manoeuvres and everything, so that was awesome. And also followed by the American F-16s. There was 4 of them in total. And it's an actual live fire bombing range where we went, where the aircraft drop live bombs and use machine guns on targets and things. So you can imagine the kind of day I've had being stood about half a mile away from them targets, watching them all blow up. Crazy stuff, mate, crazy. Lantaco says, are you talking about the tunnel in Mexico? And he, Love You Shane says, yup. Lantaco says, it's seen it yesterday, it's like around the town and the arch thing in Mexico. You know, I'm really keen on seeing this now. Like, you've piqued my interest. Let me, you know, it's going to be really tough. Oh, in between, okay. So if I kind of pin that, and then I ride back to the tunnel, not the tunnel, the archway, because the archway is not far away. You know, it's only over there somewhere. That's the thing, because there's no, like, distinguishing features on the map. It's just completely blank. I'll expand the mini-map there. There's nothing. So, this tunnel, is it like a glitchy tunnel, or is it like a fully fledged, like, textured tunnel? If you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. Is it like just a hole in the ground with like blue hell underneath, or is it textured and you can go in and have a little look round? PMDB says, that sounds insane. It was, mate, yeah. And these planes come swooping in like as low as like 400 foot over the beach, dropping bombs and bloody firing machine guns and that. The noise is insane, it rattles your bones. Love You Shane says, yeah, the textures are like Rocky. Okay, I'm very keen to see it. My IQ is 2. Hello there, Ooga Booga. Yes, indeed. Glitchy tunnel. Yes, my IQ is 2. You may know something about this. We're talking about the Mexico tunnel, which I'm yet to see. And this is a viewer request stream, so I'm kind of keen to see it, okay? Okay, Land Taco says there's a square block too, somewhere that I've seen like the one in Guarma, and the tunnel is square shaped, textured tunnel that goes through the mountain. Oh yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. It's really square and blocky, isn't it? Yeah, I know what you mean. I thought you meant like an underground like cave tunnel kind of thing. Yeah, I have seen that, but it's been a while. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, oh, that looks a bit not finished. Yeah, I have seen that, but I will carry on looking for it. Kind of makes me sound like I'm just making that up, but no, I have seen that. I'm not sure where it is though. Once you get far enough into Mexico, you kind of lose track of where you are. The only main kind of like landmark is that up there, El Presidio, the prison. It's near the fort if you've passed it yet. So if I open the map and then you can give me some like advice, that is the prison up there, El Presidio. That's where it is. So if you give me some kind of loose directions and I'll move or put a pin down somewhere for it. Red Baron 7, well hello there, just tuning in. Oh dude, thank you for joining us. Running a kind of Q&A stream tonight, viewer requests, whatever you want to see, glitch wise or anything. After this I'm going to show people how to get to Canada the easiest way, because obviously the easiest way used to be the posse infighting up at this little point of the map, and then once you do it, once you get enough people up there, you just travel to about here on foot and you get your horse and then you can explore all of this area. But that's now patched, and I have tried getting out of bounds in all around these areas and I haven't managed it. So the only feasible way that I know how now is to go from this point to there, up to there, and then up round. Yeah. Land Taco says, by the way, how do you get like 50k money? Nearly 70k. Do you grind a lot? Yes, I do grind a lot. In the title of this video is the link to my Discord server. I don't mean to like spam it too much or anything like that, but basically yeah, we do what are called trader trains in there, where you kind of make friends with people and agree kind of certain loose times of the day where you'll have a delivery ready, and then basically you all take it in turns doing trader deliveries. When you do your own delivery, doing long range in solo lobbies or you know, solo lobbies ideally, but then if there's just like a few players in, you're probably alright risking it, long range deliveries. So for your own delivery you get $635, and if you do it right you can do 2 or 3 of them a day. And if you get on a trader train with people, you can do like anywhere from 7 to 15 deliveries with them for half the reward of like 300. So if you do it right, legit money without any like pelt duplication glitches or anything like that, of which I've never done. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against it, but I like legit money. I don't want to risk my profile. Who knows if Rockstar would be able to kind of track any of that. Yeah, basically, if you do it right, you can earn anywhere from, you know, 3,000 on a slow day, anywhere up to about 10 or 15k a day. If you do it right, that takes a lot of grinding though. Okay, so my IQ is 2 says stay close to like one side of the canyon, you'll find it. Unfortunately, this place is covered in canyon-like things, so that's the only way I can really describe it. Land Taco, yeah, it's in the. He says, "Oh, that's cool. I'll check out your Discord right now." It is in the title of the live stream. I stream on Shadow Play. It's like the best way I can live stream on my PC. There it is. I think I see the tunnel that you're on about now. Yeah, and basically I can't write any like description or put a custom thumbnail on it or anything, so I kind of just rely on like people subscribing from my videos and everything. Yeah, and then hopefully coming me in me live streams through that way, you know. Love You Shane says, have you ever walked into the tall rock east of the prison? Walked into the tall rock east of the prison. This is the thing, I'm learning things tonight. Okay, I am learning things. Okay, my IQ is 2, says I think it's on there. Hey, I wasn't far off. I think we've found the tunnel. Yes, here it is. Yeah, that does look kind of glitchy. I do remember though in Red Dead 1 there was actually a tunnel here though in Red Dead 1, but of course you wouldn't really be able to see this from any part of the map, from across on the normal map. Then kind of they haven't textured it properly, you know. And as always, if ever I get a good photo opportunity, and this is one of them, let me just get a good thingy there. Now Rockstar held like a photo competition, you know, and I do I'm tempted to send a load of my silly pictures of Out of Bounds in just to see what happens, but it's not worth it really, is it? Land Taco says because it's the same map from Red Dead 1 but it's not used. Yes indeed. I'll tell you, you can't even imagine how much I love Red Dead 1. It's insane. Right, I think, come on, can I put a pin down there? I really want to put a pin on that. The problem is a lot of my pins are out of bounds, so good luck trying to remove them. If I ever wanted to remove them, I'll have to like go out of bounds to remove my pins. Yeah, for anyone who's interested, if you have a fairly decent PC, there is actually a really good Xbox 360 emulator that plays Red Dead 1 on your PC. You can upscale it to like 2 or 4K, runs it near perfect as well. Yeah, it's really, really good. So if anybody ever wants to see a live stream of Red Dead 1 running on PC, just let me know. There we go. Yeah, my IQ is 2, says is it like imported from Red Dead 1? It is pretty much, yeah. The entire framework of it is, and when you use mods in single player and you zoom out, all the roads and everything are in the right places as there would be on the Red Dead 1 map. Now I'm just trying to remember how you get up this mountain to the top of El Presidio over there. Oh, there's no like landmarks, if you know what I mean, so I'm just trying to remember the way I got up here. I've only been to El Presidio round here like once, I think. Maybe twice, I'm losing track. I'd go that eastwards, there's a hill. Yeah, I thought there was a slope somewhere. I did cover this, do you know, in the Mexico guide video I did show a little snippet of footage of the prison up here, but there we go. And you see I remember a lot of these rock formations from Red Dead 1 as well. In Red Dead 1, when you first cross over to Mexico and you see all this, you're like, whoa, this is crazy. It looks so different to the normal map. There we go. So my IQ is 2 is in again, giving me all kinds of lovely juicy information there. Very Doodoo 123, hello buddy, thank you for joining us. He says, how's it going? Micah Bell says, you have a mod menu in single player, right? Yes I do, but the problem is I can't use that and then come online. I need to kind of go offline and completely exit the game, you know. Oops, I'm kind of keeping an eye on the chat, so I'm not really looking where I'm going. That rally you're in is just so insane. Looking when you're at the top, or the valley you're in. Yeah, I see. It is crazy. I'm just looking for a way up. I do remember the way up was like way over on the southwest side actually. So let's just go and have a look at that. before we do anything else. That's where I remember the ramp being. It's on the far southwest side. Wrong way. But El Presido's up the top of here. So I'm kind of guesstimating. I've just been round that way, and if I go too far, I'm going to get like sucked out the map. This seems to be heading upwards, which is a good sign. This is promising. No, I think this is the way. Yeah, that's where I remembered it being. Okay, now we're on the way to El Presido. Finally. Good. Like I say, after this, we're going to be covering Canada. Doing the thing. My IQ is 2, says I am mistaken. No problems, mate, no problems. I mean, you've given me about 10 pieces of correct information in the past, so the odd one about a wrong direction, I'm not gonna quibble, mate, don't worry. Very Doodoo says school is starting up for me in just a couple of days, so I might not be on the Discord very often. No problems, mate, no props. You know, focus on your schoolwork, mate, get that right. You know, that's more important than any game, mate, trust me. I know that all too well. Okay, so here we are then. I nearly just flew right off that cliff, not really paying attention. There we go. El Presido, here it is. You asked for it, you got it. Took a while, of course, but a little detour here and there along the way. Now this is very, very unfinished. It's basically only meant to look good from the side that you can see it from. Lantaco says, can you believe I found the Snowbuck and the Onyx Wolf in a day? Awesome. Nice. Right, some of the walls are solid and some aren't around here. I'm just trying to remember which ones are which. That's a solid wall. Not really sure. There is a way of getting up on the wall, I believe. But, you know, for a little clip, you know, on the Mexico guide video, I was stood across on the other side, and my friend, like, stood on top of here doing a silly dance. There we go. My IQ is 2, says climb the watchtower. Yeah, what way do I get up there, mate? I've never attempted it before, but that's how you get... Oh, I see. I'm just trying not to, like, die. It'd be very easy to die here. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Go through the wall, okay. And a lot of the textures seem to be only like one way, so you can only see them if you look from the right angle, if you know what I mean. Right, so I've got up there, climb on that side wall, okay. I'm not sure where to go from there, mate. I'm kind of stuck, if you want to give me some more advice. Have you ever been in a PvP crew before, and if so, which one? No, I haven't. That's the best answer for that. No, I don't really bother with PvP events too much, unless there's dailies involving it. Lantaco asks, are you on PS4? I'm not, mate, I'm on PC, but I play on Xbox controller. My IQ is 2, says go out. Okay, clip through the wall. Okay, I'm kind of losing track. Let me see. It is more awkward than it looks, this, to be fair. Kind of get up there. Micah Bell says he's on PC. Okay, I'm kind of... Yeah, crouch. I'm just trying to figure this out, if you know what I mean. Still crouching, but I'm kind of not really making it, if you know what I mean. Never mind, wrong side. Okay. Go out on the other wall. Can I jump up on that? Nope. But that's crazy though, you see, like, I could jump up on that. That one, okay. Let me try again. There's a fair bit going on, and the like you clip through walls one way and then you don't clip them the other way. It's a bit strange, you know what I mean? So okay, so we've made progress there. That one you can. And then like, is that solid? Uh-oh. Kind of trying not to die here. Just trying this. I really got to make sure I get this right. There we go. Further advice, please. My IQ is 2. Other wall. This other wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of back at square one. Doesn't this place have cannons in Red Dead 1? I believe it does. In Red Dead 1, there was a trophy for, I think it was in Red Dead Online 1. It was survive 10 minutes with like the highest wanted level. And you could literally, with a posse of 4, you could get one person guarding that way, one person guarding that way. There was a ledge up top where you could shoot down at anything riding up. And then you'd have one person sweeping the yard for any randoms any random law enforcement that came in, and then you'd all get the trophy that way. We had some great times here back in the day. Just a shame to see it such a broken mess. Yeah, my IQ is 2. I'm sorry if you're maybe getting a bit frustrated, mate, but I'm kind of not really understanding where to go, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be ready to leave Mexico soon unless there's progress made. I don't know how to get up the top of the tower, if you know what I mean. Press X. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where though, mate. That's the thing. What I'll do is I'll stand still and I'll look at this wall and then tell me what to do from there, and then that makes it a bit easier because you can say left, right, forward, back, whatever, and it just makes it a bit easier when I'm not moving around all over the place, you know. Turn right. Okay, so I turn right, yeah. Done. I know there is a little bit of latency on the stream, so I will give it the extra time there. Try jumping farther out to it. Okay, I'll just see what my IQ is 2 says first. Run and press X. Okay, so I'll take a bit of a run up to that then. Aha! Okay. And then maybe... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ah! I was kind of hoping I'd just be able to, like, climb that, but never mind. There we go. So we're making progress there. Diego Suarez says, hi, bro, from Colombian. Hello there. I'm assuming you mean Colombia, right? But hello from the UK. Thank you for joining us there. My IQ is 2, says I can climb up the wall finally. Can climb up the wall, says my IQ is 2. Sorry, Red Lord says finally. Red Lord, thank you for joining us, mate. Climb up the wall, you won't clip through, okay? So let's... Oh, that's dicey. Let me switch to first person so I can turn round. Ah, look at that, look. Bobby Dazzler. That's insane. I wish it was daytime while I'm up here, so I can look out. But look at that. That is awesome. Thank you very much. At least I know the way up now. There we go. Awesome. Round of applause. Look how insane this is up here. You know, when you look out onto Mexico from this kind of angle, just look at that wasted potential. It's crazy, isn't it? Now, I don't know if anybody else has heard this, and I don't know whether it's fake news or anything like that, and I kind of need the Donald Trump fake news me right now, but there was a rumour at one point that Rockstar are going to be making Red Dead 1, remaking it in the Red Dead 2 engine. If there was to do that, I know for a fact that Red Dead 1 remake, if it was released as a completely standalone game would probably feature north of Blackwater, because in Red Dead 1 the map ends at Tall Trees and Blackwater, but in Red Dead 2 you don't get Mexico. So if they did a remake of either one like that, I'm pretty sure if they fully remade the map, each one would be added to the other one, if you know what I mean. Mello Jr. says they need to add Mexico with a map expansion DLC. Yes, indeed, mate. This is what people have been saying from day one. You know, I'd be happier with no new role at the minute. Just give me Mexico. My IQ is 2 says, I wonder if anyone has met a random player out the map. Oh, the odds of that are very slim, aren't they? But it would be amazing, wouldn't it, if just randomly another player came riding up and climbed up this tower. That would be an insane moment, wouldn't it? There we go, just having to take a sip of drink there. Try walking through the massive rock to the south of you. If I point my gun, just kind of say yes or no. Well, my IQ is 2 says, imagine they killed you, lol. Yeah, well, we are in Mexico. It's like the outlaw country, innit, in Red Dead. I know like New Austin is as well, but Mexico's like where the real badasses are. So Love You Shane says, only do it if you want to leave Mexico. Oh, I see, yeah, so you just like fall into blue hell. Yeah, Lantaco says, I'm hoping that they add some kind of bank robbery DLC or heists. Yeah, people have been asking for heists from day one, man, as well, you know. Like, it was a similar thing with, like, GTA Online. They announced heists right at the beginning, and then took, like, a year to bring them out, and they waited for the next generation, like, remastered release. Which is a bit, you know, crappy of them, really, when PS4 and Xbox players... Xbox 360 players believe that's what they was getting. If I wanted to leave Mexico, there is a much easier way. You just open your player menu, online options, and just respawn. Or, if you want to see the more comical way, I'll just jump off that cliff. Yeah, Red Lord is quoting me there. From a previous Guarma trip, as we rode up to the Guarma map, it was like, what's that under there? Is that water? And then it's like, oh, that's not water, that's blue hell. Oh, yes. Yeah, I think that is going to be the thing, Mello Jr. Yeah, I think they will add all the stuff that people want for the next gen. They'll be holding a lot back. And obviously the next gen consoles are kind of scheduled to release later this year, I believe. Lantaco says, do you think we'll see Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS5? Without a doubt. Without a doubt, mate, yeah. Red Dead 2's like voted one of the best games of all time, mate. The single player anyway, you know. So why not port that? They'll make a ton of money just by basically upping the resolution a bit, sharpening the textures, look at that, and sell it for full price all over again. My IQ is 2 says, I'm secretly hoping for a hardcore mode for story mode or online. Like free aim, tonics are useless, a bullet to the chest will put you down, shot in the leg makes you limp, you heal by sleeping over time. Oh, like full blown survival mode. Oh yeah, man, that's crazy. I've never even thought of anything like that. That's a really good idea, because I remember when Fallout New Vegas came out, and you could everyone was blown away when you could play survival mode, and it makes it like really tough but so much more rewarding when you're trying to play the game and you're not just eating bullets, and you can't just have a stim pack and your health comes back. You know, Micah Bell says, is there a mod in single player where you can kill your fellow gang members? Yes, there is. Yeah. My IQ is 2 says, the game in regular mode is very, very easy. It is, yes indeed. So at the moment then, I'm happy to take a little vote. Are you happy for me to chat along a little bit more while I cover Mexico and other topics, or do you want me to carry on chatting away while I show you how to get to Canada the most efficient way that I know? Because I did promise somebody else that I'd be doing Canada. Lando Taco says, have you tried Ruthless difficulty on Moonshine story missions? Man, you did it. You're done in like 3 shots. Yeah. GT Online has somewhat of a hardcore mode. It's called Bad Sport. Yeah, everyone's a toxic griefer in Bad Sport. Yes, indeed. Oh, dearie me. I remember that as well. Do you know when it first launched and there were so many people using exploits and hackers and everything spawning money on people that there wasn't just Bad Sport lobbies. There was dunce lobbies where everybody in there had been made to wear a dunce cap, and you'd only get put in with other people who were doing glitches and exploits. But the problem was that hackers and that were spawning money on other people, and then they was getting banned and put in the dunce lobbies for basically something that wasn't even their fault. Red Lord says, show me your favourite arm and side arm. My favourite long arm is the Evans repeater. Pretty much never without it. Well, it's not my favourite at all, but obviously you've got to have a varmint rifle with you. My favourite sidearms are the dual-wielded Mauser pistols. If you use them along with the ability cards, I'll just show my ability cards there. Slow and steady, so when you activate Deadeye, you take much less damage. Headshots don't kill you outright, and taking damage drains your Deadeye. You can't run or sprint, but you take an insane amount of damage. Horseman, so you can use that in combination with being on your horse. Never without one, so your hat will block one headshot. Also works in combination with that, so your first headshot does no damage whatsoever. And while your hat's on, you take a lot less damage as well. And the third one I use is you take much less damage each time you're shot. This effect ends if you're not shot for 10 seconds. So basically it's like a tank build that I use, so it all stacks up with my horse as well, with a nice hat, and you just basically mull in. So you slow and steady lets you take a load of damage. The Fool Me Once lets you have like successive like damage resistance on each shot as well. Yeah, that's the way I like to roll. My dual Mausers, one of them is gold and black. I'll see if I can do first person on that. One of them's black and gold, should I say, and the other one's gold and black in the same. Everything that's gold on one is black on the other, and vice versa. And I think that looks like a really good combo. I do like that. So basically, when you go into paint it black mode, you just go mulling in with a double Mausers, just like this. You just rain them in up close. You just take loads of damage, and you're bound to land a headshot in there as well. And the fire even quicker when you fire them from the hip. You can hear how insane I'm going on the shoot button there. You pray and spray, you know. Micah Bell says, you don't use paint it black. No, I do prefer slow and steady, in all honesty. It just suits my play style better, if you know what I mean. Red Lord says, I run the dual Mausers with winning streak. It destroys legendaries. Okie dokie. I don't really have any problems with legendaries, to be fair. Right, is anybody up for me now going to Canada? And also, what method would you like to see me die? I'm suggesting that as I'm looking down this cliff. Like, what way would you like to see me die? Respawning normally? Going into blue hell? Or jumping off this big cliff? A, B or C? Jump, no balls. Oh, that's a bit harsh, okay. I'm seeing if I can get a nice clean angle down there. Let me think of the best way. Do a flip. Love You Shane wants to see the rock, but I've got... Oh, he's got jump into the rock. Okay. I'm trying to work this out. Jump into the rock. So we've got one jump, one do a flip, one into the rock. Blue hell. Okay, blue hell seems to win it, because essentially I don't mean to be rude to the people who chose the jump method. Oh dear, I nearly died anyway doing that. Okay, because I am keen to see this this rock that leads to blue hell. But essentially I can do a flip in blue hell, and also it will be a long drop anyway, so it kind of satisfies multiple criteria. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Redlaw. Yes, indeed. So I'm kind of now heading. Apparently, I'd best knock a moonshine back in case I fly off my horse again. Never know with me. You never know. Let's go. Yes, indeed. I know, drain cores, right? I think, yeah, if I'm going to be dying, though, doesn't seem really appropriate to be eating all my nice seasoned venison, does it? All my seasoned big game meat. Just saying. Just saying. Right. So I'm trying to find the way back down without dying now, which is going to be a game all to itself, I'm sure. I think I'm on the right track, if I remember it as well as I think I do. Kind of looking for the ramp downwards. Oh, not far off for saying it's at night as well. Red Lord says, cores don't matter when you're shot in the head. Oh! Micah Bell says you should go back to single player and spawn bears and panthers in the camp. I'll tell you what I'll do, Micah Bell, because I'm on a bit of a roll with this online live stream. Next live stream I do, just for you, mate, and obviously anybody else who watches, but you seem to request single player mods a lot. I will do a single player mod live stream. How's that? Does that sound like a plan? I'm trying to keep everybody happy. So which rock is it then that I go through? Is it this one? I will stop and pause. We'll call this one rock on the left, rock on the right. Which rock is it? That's the blue hell rock. Because they both look like they're going to be a bit of a challenge getting up, to be fair, so. Oh, Fuma wants to invite me to session. Nope. The one on the left, okay. Let's see what happens then when I go up here. Blue Hell Rock. Let's see what happens. Do I just like walk in? Is it like no clip? I'll try and glitch up it. See how well I can do this. Like, I think I've pretty much, yeah, I think it's more left. Okay, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm going to be sliding a while, I think. Well, I managed to get up here. More left. The rock more left, or just more left on this rock. Kind of lost because I've not tried this one yet. That looks that almost looked like I was going possibly into blue hell there. I might fall off here and die. Nope. Okay, behind. Oh, on the other side. Okay, let me see if I can get round there. I'll stay in first person because it might involve some sliding anyway. Ah, yes, bit of a ledge here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a bit mixed up here, mate. Are you sure this is the right rock? Bearing in mind, this is a request stream, so I'm happy to entertain requests and stuff. Rock nearest to shore. Okay, that's a little bit of a. Oh dear, that moonshine came in handy. Moonshine will cure anything in this game. Back to normal camera. Rock nearest to shore. I hope my horse ain't gonna like flag out here, if you know what I mean. Where is it? The pathing's usually quite broken in Mexico for your horse, but I did have to kind of leave it where it was. I don't think it can find me. Where is it? Come back. There it is. Yeah, I'm whistling it a lot, but it just doesn't even know what to do, so. Micah Bell says, do you think poison arrows are with it? With what exactly, please, mate? I am reading back through some of the comments there. Micah Bell says, animals like bears will attack wolves that are nearby, so it's possible we could do an animal fight arena. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. So I'm heading for this rock then. This one ahead. That one's probably the closest to the shore of the rocks that look like that, unless it's another one. I know, Red Lord. I know. It's like, yeah, it's very quotable, some of the things that I say in here. Right, I'll try this rock then and see what happens. Let's see. Blue hell, blue hell, blue hell, blue hell. There it is. Under the map. Oh, big 360. Oh, oh my god, it is going crazy. I think I might be stuck. I'll switch to first person, what happens? I'm just trying to see if I get any better camera angles. That is under the map, that's gone crazy, that. Like, you wanted a long fall. I've got kind of a long fall. I can almost for a split second aim me guns like I'm stood on something. Yeah, it's going to have to be a respawn, I think. Yeah. And that's the end of that. Says you keep going lower. Only by a little bit every time though. And eventually it would register that I was just so far under the map. I'd get spawned back on the main map anyway. Just my thoughts is all. So next up, I can't remember who suggested this, but somebody did request seeing Canada and the mountains around there. I've not actually covered that in any videos or anything. Not a bad idea. I might have to do a little guide video about how to get to Canada, but blimey heck. You know it's bad when you forget where the fast travel is. Oh yes, exactly, mate. Yeah, Lando Taco. Yeah, indeed. That's where I'm going now, mate. In all honesty, I didn't intend to spend so long in Mexico, but when you're, you know, when you're on a roll, you know, you kind of enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Micah Bell says Canada is mentioned quite a bit in single player. Yeah, and obviously the way the geographical map is in real life. Mexico, United States, Canada, and a lot of the regions on the map kind of signify real world places. So Saint Denis like meant to be a bit like New Orleans. The bayou's meant to be kind of like the bayou in Florida. I'm not too sure about the others. Blackwater's meant to be like an early sort of representation of a city, early city, maybe like New York or something. New Austin is obviously some kind of representation of old school Texas or something. There we go. Yeah, my IQ is 2 says Lando, go there yourself, lol. I will show you the method now anyway, mate, and then you'll know how to get there. Love you, Shane says I've only been in Canada before the glacier infighting was patched. Yes, there is actually basically a better way now anyway that you can do on your own, which is obviously much more preferable. We'll stop off for a collectible, of course. Just a quick tip for anybody as well. Remember to keep stocking up on your collectibles and everything, because essentially when the Halloween pass comes out, if you save up enough collectibles, you'll be able to max it out on day one. It's only meant to be like 20 levels, so it's not going to be an issue maxing that out. There we go. The comments are flowing in thick and fast. Lando Taco says, I don't know where to start. Well, you're about to see the full method, mate. Mello Jr. says, I like how most of the map out of bounds is modelled, yet Rockstar doesn't let us get out there. Yeah, it's kind of modelled, it is, but it isn't, you know what I mean? And a lot of the wildlife in the northern parts is bugged as well. It's completely like stationary and broken. So yeah, what you want to do is then, Lando, you want to go to Annesburg and then go along this little trail of land over here. Okay, so we'll work our way there. You can go in the water close to the shore, you won't get drowned or anything. Micah Bell says, oh yeah, in the second mission you can't go back to that location. Let me just read back through. Oh yes, I see where you mean, yeah. Where you start off, yeah, you're like kind of like very far north, aren't you? I know what you mean. So you can go across the land, kind of, but it is kind of easier. There's a lot of pitfalls on that ledge up there. It is kind of easier just to swim, if you know what I mean. So let's have it then. This one's for you, Lando. Gonna show you how to get to Canada. Nearly said Mexico for some reason. I've said Mexico that many times that, you know what I mean? Kind of just so used to saying it. Just like Guarma map. Get used to saying that too. I've lost track of how many times I've said Guarma map on live streams. There we go. He's watching, yeah. Essentially, there's not really too much to pay attention to at the minute. Just make sure you get past that shipwreck that's over there. Yeah, you can just follow this strip of land. This is not out of bounds. This is still in bounds. You're very much like allowed to go here, if you know what I mean. There's nothing that stops you. You can just swim out here. You can't, like I say, you can follow the strip of land as well. Love You Shane says, what's your opinion on the Gypsy Cob? Have one myself and its speed kind of disappoints me and it bucks you too. Just a quick question, is it like the max level Gypsy Cob that looks like this? Because there's like always like 3 or 4 tiers of any set animal, do you know what I mean? If it's the best one and you're level 4 bond with it, you shouldn't really get bucked very often at all. I've been hunting legendaries before and literally I've had like cougars attacking me, legendary cougars attack my horse while I've been sat on it several times and the horse hasn't bucked me. It does buck me now and again, don't get me wrong, okay, but no horse is perfect. You just have to pick one that's kind of right. So the best way, there's a quick way and there's a safe way. So I'll show you the safe way first. Essentially, when you do the slide glitch, I'm going to show you where to kind of point. That's where you want to end up, but don't aim for there, yeah? So you want to, essentially, if you aim for these rocks, it's kind of hit and miss whether you're going to hit a good surface to land on. So you can take the slightly longer way to over here, and if I point to that, where I've put the waypoint, and kind of bring out the binoculars to have a look, I'll show you what I mean. Across here, look, there's like rocks. Can be hit and miss. You can sometimes get stuck on them and that water will drown you instantly. So you don't really want that to happen. The best place to go is there because it's quite a wide catchment area, like a crescent shape, and as long as you aim for that general direction, you're not gonna fail. Okay, so let me find a good slidey ledge. That looks pretty good. Switch to pistols, of course. And it does take a bit longer going this way, but it is the better way. So, the safer way, should I say. Not the quicker way. If you try and go too far to the east under this water, you do basically succumb to the turbulent water that drowns you instantly, even though you're doing the glitch. I found that out the hard way twice in a row on live streams. Love You Shane says, is the Turkmen the fastest horse? it all very much depends. Even if, you know, you have a horse which isn't maximum speed stat, it is generally going to be around the same speed as the other horses. So probably the fastest, in my opinion, is going to be the white or black Arabian, with the knackered dot chest saddle and the highest level stirrups you can put on it. Yeah, and the Turkmen is a big beast of a horse as well, with a load of health, and it's quite solid as well. It doesn't buck very easy, from what I'm told. I don't have a Turkmen horse, but from what I'm told, it is like a beast. Yeah, the black Arabian is supposedly the fastest horse, but the thing is, it's a wimp. You know, a bear shows up, you get bucked. A cougar shows up, you get bucked. Literally, a legendary animal just has to fart in your general direction and you get bucked off your horse. You know, it's really not very good. The gypsy cob is much better. So Micah Bell says, which pamphlets are a waste of money? Most of them, in my honest opinion. Anything that you can buy from the shop, you may as well not buy that pamphlet. My IQ is 2. 1 second, mate. It's quite a long comment, and sometimes you do get cougars and wolves over here. Kind of stuck on that branch, which kind of disproves my theory of this is a safe spot, but the water should be shallow enough anyway. Yep, there we go. First time straight across onto this crescent side over here. So my IQ is 2. Says, remember when you said you'd never seen anyone post a video on this slide method? I'm genuinely surprised, because about every Red Dead glitch YouTuber's covered it before you. I don't know how you haven't seen it yet. I'm not specifically talking about the slide method as a whole. I'm just talking about this method of going out the map. I've not seen anyone else do it, and that is complete honesty from me. Like I said in the comments of that video, if you or somebody else, you know what I mean, can show me a link to a stream or a video or something where somebody else does this method, I'll more than happily change the title of the video and the thumbnail and everything. But I've looked myself since then, and I've not managed to find anything like that. I'm just being honest, mate. I don't want to mislead anybody or clickbait anybody. Just at the time, I did think this was a new and unique method, and I'm still kind of sure it is until I see any proof otherwise, if you know what I mean. At level 4, the Turkman's health bar goes all the way to level 10. Okay, Micah Bell says, is the Mustang a good horse? Not really sure, mate. I've never used it. My IQ is 2 says, yeah, everyone copied me with the one in Mexico. You're talking to the founder right now. I don't doubt it, mate, because, you know, you've gained a lot of credibility with me anyway, because you've given me so many tips and everything. So this one's for Lando Taco here, to show you how to do this. In the Guarma guide video that I did, essentially I went aiming that way, right, and then swam across onto the right. So if I open the map, sort of went that way, and then you can get up on this right hand side. Since then, I've been told a new better method, and that was from my IQ is 2 on a previous live stream. Now I have kind of refined it a little bit more than that as well. There is a specific bit of land, I'll get the binoculars out for this, and when you stood at this little nook here, don't go in that water. This Lando Taco, pay attention, mate. This is how we get this done. Now you can aim straight out for that land where I'm pointing the binoculars, but there's this ledge here. See that little slope there where it's not rocky? If you can land that just right, you can glide straight over to that much quicker than waiting until you like get the underwater glitch thingy going on. That'll probably still happen, but basically I'll put an approximate waypoint on that, kind of following where my character is, and it's somewhere around here somewhere. Okay, so this has to be quite precise, or you can aim further for that land, but it will take you significantly longer. But I'm going to go for the quick option for this and hope that I get it like first time. Okay, just going to line up well for it. That looks to be a good angle to me. That looks to be almost right on the money. It doesn't have to be perfectly on, in all honesty, because once you've slid to a bit, you can slide a little bit further, and your stamina starts to replenish. You can walk around underwater and you can just swim to that bit, but aiming for that specific spot on the rocks is, in my opinion, the best, fastest and most secure way of doing it. You just have to make sure that you get the slide pretty accurate for that one. If you don't, you can still swim across, but you run the risk of drowning basically if you don't get it right. With this one, you basically keep sliding, and if you've got it right, you slide clean out rather than having to run around underwater and everything like that. That's just my own honest opinion for that. Hopefully I've got the angle just right. It looks good on the mini-map. Like I say, the waypoint was just an approximation, but this does take around 2 or 3 minutes to slide that far out of bounds. And from there I will be using the tip from my IQ is 2 to find the horse as well. Many props to him tonight, because he's been giving me all sorts of tips, not just in this stream but in other streams as well. Awesome stuff. Oh dude, my IQ is 2 says, imagine a world where Rockstar never patched Guarma online. Dude, don't honestly, mate, because I really want to go to Guarma in Red Dead Online. Oh dear, I do so badly. That's why I've spent probably fucking hell about 20 hours probably total messing about trying to get into Guarma. Probably more. That's a very reserved guess. I've had at least 20 attempts, at least, and that includes a lot of messing about as well with other people and checking other things out. But you know, there's a lot of time to be out of bounds. Then again, I'm not really counting the methods that I tried to get from Mexico either, so yeah, probably more, in all honesty. Now Lando, this is where you need to start taking a bit of notice, mate. You see where the minimap's starting to break up a little bit, and it's starting to go a bit patchy like that. What you want to look out for is your stamina bar, and as soon as it starts to replenish, whether you've hit land or not, you want to stop. Okay, so just take note of that. At some point, if I don't hit the rocks right, my stamina will start to replenish. You watch, while still glitching, but my angle looks pretty spot on, to be fair. I've not done bad. Just trying to figure this out. Look at that, I'm actually rising a little bit in the water, so that's nice. Obviously concentrating a little bit, because once this is done, it's all fairly plain sailing from there. You just, this angle here to get across to this side needs to be pretty spot on, because you can run the risk of dying, and it's a big waste of time if you do. Okay, that looks like I am on track for that slope. Let me just see if my character looks like he's getting pulled out the water. Here we go. That was an accurate slide. That really was. Look at that. And this bit of land here is only, what, that wide, and I hit that from, blooming heck, binoculars please, all the way. I can't even figure out where it is. It's that far away and it's gone a bit foggy. From all the way over there, so that's quite it's quite accurate. So from there, all you do is walk up to this ledge. The rest of them slide you down. Get up to this ledge here, and you want to keep trying to head north, but make sure you get up out of these rocks first. Red Lord says, how do you get to find that one lizard in the swamp area? I'm not sure which one you mean, mate. What's the name of it? Remember as well, while you're up here, the wildlife is completely bugged. So today there was a daily for animal kills with a knife. I know you can easily do that to farm animals, but this also does well. Also, you can just hammer away at that till it dies. I know you can lasso it and stab it in the neck, but that just seems a lot more fun to me. Completely butchered it. Also, you can take pictures of them. You can tranquilize them. You can... Oh! Glitchy cougar. You see this? Look. Broken cougar. Now, this is where the broken wildlife comes in handy. Although I have already taken a picture of a cougar because I've seen one out here before. The easiest way of getting a picture of a cougar is sort of get out of range and bring your camera out and take a picture of it while it's kind of stuck there, you see? Yeah, okay. So Lando, what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to keep going north. Yep, just on foot for now. It's a good little way of replenishing my stamina anyway. Keep heading north until you get like a shallow kind of shoreline, if you know what I mean. Just going to keep heading that way. I'm like clicking my analog stick to replenish stamina. That's no fun, is it? Look, other wildlife up here. White-tailed buck. That looks very white. I was going to say, the way the lighting hit that almost looked like a snowbuck, but never mind. Okay, so what you want to look for on this coastline, you get these trees. It's this one here that sticks out into the water, the first one you come to. And essentially you get these two like bushy bits here. Right, it's in this second bushy bit over here where you get these like ferns on the ground. This can take a little bit of trial and error to get your horse, but basically just keep moving which way you look around and just keep whistling like non-stop. Keep hammering that whistle button, and if you do it right, your horse will appear. But this is the patch of like ferns, if you know what I mean, where your horse shows up. So just sort of keep moving through them, moving around, and hopefully you get your horse. I tend to find that switching to first person and moving around like that can sometimes help. It's kind of like covering a lot more bases there. There you go, there's the horse. And it flies in. Okay. So back to third person, the preferred angle. There we go, I will catch up on the chat there. I don't know the name in the compendium, fair enough. You can lasso and stab it in the neck, but this is more fun. Red Lord, feel free to start putting my quotes in the Discord, mate. It's a lot of fun. So Lando says the lizard is found near the pirate shipwrecks. Okay. I don't know where those are. The pirate shipwrecks. Yeah, I might need to be a bit more specific. So on the map then, in the swamp area, which would be around here somewhere. I'm guessing if it's along the coast were pirate shipwrecks. Somewhere around here. Yeah. I will let you know, real quick, Lando, as well, before you travel across to this grassy bit, you can actually travel all of this strip of land all the way round here. And I actually managed to get just past Braithwaite Manor here before I got kicked back. Just thought I'd let you know. There's a lot to explore on that strip of land there, including wildlife and stuff. Now the basic gist of this is to kind of head northwest until you find the sort of high-low poly line. It's probably the best way I can describe it, you know. It's looking for the high-low poly line. You don't have to go too far north, but if you don't go far north enough, then essentially, I'll open the map and explain this real quick. When you get round to this part of the map here, if you don't go far north enough, there's like this is all slidey. It'll all bring you in. So you got to stay well clear of that. But once you get up here, you're completely safe up in the mountains. Okay, so I'm going to go to, I'll put a waypoint on it because I kind of want to know what I'm heading for, if you know what I mean, and stay just to the north of that point. And then you're at the top of Brandywine Drop. It's basically the posse infighting method from Coulter in reverse. That's all it is. That's the best way I can describe it anyway. Remember, you do get a lot of wildlife round here as well, broken wildlife, so grab your camera, grab a knife, grab a knife and get hacking. Yeah, the trees are solid, so watch out for that. Okay, just scooching round there. And you get to the top of Brandywine Drop, and the water there is glitchy. I'll show you what I mean. Lando Taco says, I think it's on one of the Flatiron Lake Islands. Oh, is it the iguana? Is it? Is that the one we're talking about? You do get the iguanas at Flatiron Lake. You also get crabs at Flatiron Lake. A friend told me. Yeah, look, so we've got like these cow elk and all that lot. Completely broke, but I don't think I've took a picture of these before, so nope, I don't really know. Yeah, grab a knife, grab a camera. Yeah, exactly. Look, you have a bit of fun while you're here. You live a little. Okay, that's enough. I feel bad now. Grab a camera, grab a knife. Yep. Yes, indeed, yo. Just having a look. What's that over there? Okay. You do tend to get like packs of wolves as well around here. Yeah, it's a big green lizard you hold by the neck. You see the water here? It's like glitchy. It doesn't splash or anything. It's strange. It doesn't react. Just something I've noticed in the past. Now, if you head too far south from this point, if you head too far south from that point, you kind of get sucked into the map. So just stay nice and clear of all of this bit. So if I put like a pin there, hopefully that won't be a permanent pin I can't remove. But I'm going to aim for that, aim north of that, should I say, as I head for it. Mellow Junior says, live a little, unlike the animals, is slashing. I know, it's like, hacking away, like, hey, come on, lads, live a little. They're like, stop killing me. Red Lord says, yeah, exactly, mate, yeah, have a little fun, live a little, proceeds to kill defenseless animals. Okay. My IQ is 2, says, outer map is genuinely wild for spawn rates. In Legendary Bounties, when wolf packs spawn out of map, there's like 30 of them. Yeah, I've been out of bounds before with a player from the Discord called Choo Choo, and there was about 20-25 wolves all spawned, and you could just walk amongst them. And he took like a selfie in amongst the wolves, and he was like, look, I'm the dog whisperer and all that lot, you know. He was loving life, he really was. You do get a lot of wildlife. All I'm essentially doing is repeating the steps for Coulter. You know, the posse infighting at Coulter, just repeating them steps but in reverse. That patch of land there looks very odd, doesn't it? Looks like it's kind of had some like green slime tipped on it or something. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying not to die here. My QS2 says, one time got eaten by a bear straight after landing doing the slide glitch. Yes, and I got eaten by a cougar one time as well. What happened was, I could see it on the mini-map. It was literally waiting on the shore for me. I didn't stand a chance. Red Lord says, When Wonders GTA quotes, my IQ is 2. My IQ is 2. Okay. I hope so. I hope I'm getting it right. There we go. So I'm to head to Canada. I can start to see the snowy peaks over there. I'm just trying to avoid any sharp drops or anything like that. Just find a safe path. You'll know if you're going too far north because of the sort of high-low polyline. It's very easy to spot, but I don't want to go that far north, if you know what I mean. Bearing in mind, I haven't actually been this way in reverse, but I know it's not exactly difficult. My IQ is 2 says, imagine saving Private Ryan, but we're bears. That is very random, but also something to think about. Red Lord says, I don't think you understand that one. Yeah. When Wonders GTA quotes, my IQ is 2, says my IQ is 2. Yeah, my IQ is 2. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like it. Yeah. I get it, Red Lord. It's all good, man. It's all good. Something like that. Lando Taco says, as soon as I poisoned this moonshine still, it blew up for some reason and killed me on the spot. Oh dear, dearie me. My IQ is 2 says my IQ is 2. And my IQ is 2. I've lost track. It's like Inception, but with YouTube usernames at the minute. It's like names within recognition. I don't know. It's late. So we're still going now, still going strong. And before you know it, we are going to be in the snow-capped peaks of Canada. And you see where I put the pin down. Yep, I can basically remove that now because it's kind of irrelevant as long as I stay heading west and I don't want to have a permanent pin stuck out of bounds. Because they do get stuck. Okie dokie. So heading west now. Just keep heading there. Then we'll have a little look round once we get there. Don't have to be too specific about this point. Just keep heading west-ish. As long as you're on that general direction, you'll be fine. Is that a bird over there? What is it? What is this? It's a great horned owl. Look at that, a 3-star horned owl up here. Just a shame. Shame I can't cash that in. Okay, so now we are in the kind of peaks north of Outer Bounds, north of the map. North of the map Outer Bounds, should I say. So, we've made it. This is Canada, of course, but we kind of want to be like, this is where the real high peaks are over here. So that's where we want to go. Lando Taco says, what saddle are you using? This is the knackered dot chest saddle. In my opinion only, the best saddle in the game. It's not very bright here, but that's the one. Comes in all different colours. Available from your local stockist of saddles. But every horse that I own has the knackered dot chest saddle, so makes a huge difference. The buffs and everything from it are insanely good. Yeah, majority opinion from Red Lord there. Yeah, the knackered dot chest is amazing. Right, I'm just going to make sure that I am well clear. Yeah, well clear. Okay. Heading north. We are now in the snowy capped peaks. Look at this, look. And you get so high up, look, that you end up in the clouds up in these mountains. Sometimes the clouds are low enough at Mount Hagen for that to happen, but it's extremely rare. Red Lord says it has a 4th stat bonus. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I knew it had the 4th stat, but I didn't realise it was maybe the only one with a 4th stat. Red Lord says you can have it up to 85 stamina drain reduction. Yeah, I mean, it gets to a point with the Nakadotches and the stirrups, the hooded stirrups, that you completely forget to even replenish your horse stamina as you're riding along. It's just really not even a problem anymore. It's a must-have to say the least, says Mello Jr. Yes, I'd also agree there. Lando Taco says, I used the special rattlesnake saddle, 20 gold bar one. Maybe I should change. Dude, please don't tell me you've been paying 20 gold bars every saddle. Oh, dearie me. Just saying, if you like it, you know what I mean, fair enough. Jose Carlos de Cruz, hello there, yo bro, he says. Welcome to the chat, mate, welcome to the chat. Yeah, way to casually flex, yeah, I know. Lando, like, yeah, well, whenever I want a new saddle, I'll just drop 20 gold bars. No, it's no issue. No problemo. Plenty more where that came from. Ooh, yeah, you got to watch out for them nasty drops. There's plenty of them. And I think we're kind of reaching the bit now where, like, and many players won't have seen this place for a while. The old posse infighting out of bounds location. Gonna try and be careful because there's some like pitfalls and that around here. Kind of ended up in one, and I'm getting a little bit lost. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not heading too close to the map out of bounds there. Yeah, Jose Carlos says use the Nakadotches. Like I say, it's quite a crazy design, not to everyone's taste, but you can get it in like black and white and quite like neutral-ish colours as well. But I do like the more colourful ones. Just personal preference. Now, when you get up here, if anyone remembers, it's like a thick fog, but don't be too worried about that because you're basically just in the clouds. Yeah, you are in the kind of storm clouds. So before I go any further, I'm basically just going to chill out for a minute because yeah, I do need to just chill out because otherwise I'm going to end up riding off a cliff somewhere, and then I'll have a look down to the posse infighting area down there, to the old glitch area. My IQ is 2 says, ever been to the frozen lake in Canada? Dude, you're going to teach me something new again, aren't you, tonight? Lando Taco says, yeah, maybe I like the most expensive items, trying not to flex. Well, fair enough. I was a big fan of gold in my weapons at one point, and then I realised, oh crap, I've just dropped about 100 gold on these. And luckily I've managed to claw my gold back since then. I'm kind of hoping that this that these clouds will sort of clear soon enough, just while I light a cigarette and wait for my IQ is 2 to give me some details about where this frozen lake is. I'm hoping. Jose Carlos says, I only spent some gold on the knife. Okay, fair enough. I haven't golded my knife. And why not? I don't even know why. I didn't even think you could. Fair enough. Christian, I'm going to try my best to pronounce your name here. Christian Huizenga. Greetings from Holland. Well, greetings from the UK. Thank you for joining the stream. Basically, it's viewer requests tonight. We've already done Mexico, the tunnel in Mexico, the prison in Mexico. Now we're doing the outer bounds to Canada. I've also been asked to show this new method that my IQ 2 told me about, and somebody else told me about it too, to go to Sissica much more efficiently. There we go. Somewhere pretty far left of you are, says somewhere pretty far left of where you are, says my IQ is 2. Okay, so I'm going to keep going all the way west then. You see how I've waited for them clouds to clear. Look at some of the drops and that you get round here. Oh yeah, I said I was going to look over to the old posse infighting spot. Yeah, Lando Taco says, is there really a lake out there? Got to see that. Yeah, so have I, mate. I'm looking for that. Jose Carlos made it black steel with red decorations. It's beautiful. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine that is a good knife. Mellow Junior says, yeah, there. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the chat while I'm heading towards this ledge. I don't want to fall off. It's where you were going before you just turn round. Yeah, I just wanted to look down because the old posse infighting method used to be from... Am I getting lost? No, I am on the right track. I'm not even bothered. Frozen Lake, Frozen Lake. I'm getting distracted too easy. There's so much new information coming forwards. So much new information. Okay, so we're flying along real nice. And I'm just going to keep heading west. Until at very least I see a low poly line. I don't know if you'd see a low poly line in the snow. That's not something I've ever considered. Yeah, some of the slopes here, you don't want to do this while there's clouds. Just wait for them thick clouds and the storm to pass. Most definitely. You see, I'm sliding there. Oh man, it is really beautiful up here. Like, with the moonlight, you know, good company. Yeah, it's real nice. Mellow Junior says, I think it's just clip through, like you can walk down in it. Okay. I'm just being careful because I don't know how far west this goes. And I can imagine there's probably some sneaky low poly line, but it's possibly covered in snow. I've never been that far west, if you know what I mean, of here. It's always been the priority to head east to get to Guarma. I know, yeah. Lando Taco says, look at the size of that mountain. Yes, indeed. I do think the volcano cap in Guarma is possibly higher though, but yet to be seen. Through that valley west, says my IQ is 2. Yeah, I am heading there, mate, but obviously request stream, so I'm kind of just giving everybody what they want, you know, just looking at everything that's requested and mentioned. Oh dear, okay. Red Lord says, imagine for a second that you're really in the game. What would you do if you fell in blue hell? That's a difficult question, mate, because I can't even imagine what it'd be like to fall into blue hell. It'd be like an infinite skydive. And then you just like respawn outside your house. Like, you'd think, hey, oh, someone put something in my coffee this morning. That was odd. Okay, so my IQ is 2 says, I think, meaning west. There's the frozen lake. Dude, that is sweet. That is real sweet. Never knew this was here. Look at this, everybody. And this is well out of bounds. I'm just seeing if that is no clip. It is no clip. See if I can go under. I can. Look how weird that is. My IQ is 2 says that mountain in Guarma is taller like meters from sea level, but you know Guarma is just lower than the regular map. Yes, indeed. So does anybody want to see me try and scale the peak of that highest mountain? Because I want to try and give it a go. I want to see what the view likes up there. The view is like up there, should I say. Let me go have a look. The top of that mountain looks crazy. It's probably going to involve me sliding up parts of it. That sounds very wrong, but it is the only way I can really describe it. Okay, so I'm kind of hoping if I head round this way I might be able to approach from the back. Dude, it's getting so messed up, this voice chat tonight, but okay, right, so I think the fog's rolling in again. Can't really see what I'm doing. A rainbow effect up here. Christian says, when do you think that Rockstar will add the legendary moose? Red Lord, feel free to link my prediction video. But I do think it won't be this Tuesday. I believe it will be the Tuesday after. That's when the 2 free roam mooses will be added in. But if you want to know my prediction timetable for the rest of the legendary animals, oh no, there it is. If you want to know my timetable prediction for the rest of the animals, just check that video. And I think I've got them pretty well predicted, to be fair. Yep, there we go. Red Lord likes to throw in some of the gobbledygook for me to try and pronounce, and it is kind of tradition that I do attempt it at least once. Did view broken mate VXR. Okay. Poor mountain. Oh, blooming heck. Poor me attempting that. Okay, so heading up here again. Oh, I knew it was going to be slidey. That is very, very shady. I might even have to try and glitch up that. Yeah, I'm kind of just sliding all the way back down. Let me see if this ridge is very sharp or anything like that. I might have to try the slide glitch to get up the top of that peak. Oh no, there might be a way round. Is that the low poly line over there? It is. We've found the low poly line. That's reassuring, and it's not actually covered in snow. Okay. It just looks snowy. Yeah, that mountain's ridiculous. I'm going to have to try and slide to the top of that. If it's going to be done, it's going to be done with a slide. That looks like possibly the best way to get up there. Whoa! Look, what is this? If I whistle my horse, will it come back this way a little bit? Because I don't know if I'll be able to get back up that. Ah, I think I've gone and broke it. Can I approach like from the other side and maybe bring my horse down a little bit? Nah, I think I've broke it by doing that to my horse. Hopefully we'll be able to get these pistols and get back up to the top here. And then try and catch my horse on the slide down. Horsey. Going to the top. There we go. Now if you remember on a previous stream, I did actually scale Mount Hagen without a road. And also the peak of the mountain at the 2 sisters or 3 sisters at O'Cree's Run. That mountain. You're not meant to get on top of there. My IQ is 2 says, if you've seen any of the Outer Bounds aerial views of the map, the low res area is actually gigantic. Oh, I know. Yeah, I've seen it in the I've seen it using single player mods, mate. You know, using no clip and just catapulting my character into the sky. I'm kind of hoping this won't be a slide area over here. Look at this. I think this is probably going to be the highest peak. Is that peak higher? You better not tell me that peak over there is higher. I've just got to what I thought was the highest one. Kind of level. I'm going to call it even. But this is insanely high. That does look like it's... Oh, it did look kind of broken over there. Red Lord, when you fall upwards... there's a big mountain west of Mount Shan, which puts it in perspective. Mount Shan. Let me have a look. Where's Mount Shan? Like I say, I know the map pretty well, but I don't know the names of places very well. Could that be it? I know that mountain there is pretty huge, but you can't get up there. It's all, yeah, it's all thingied off, barricaded off. Mount Shan. Oh, there's an even bigger mountain over there, is there? Okay. If I can get to my horse, I will travel there. But I did want to kind of have a look at going to Sissica tonight as well. Look at that, showing off all the glitches tonight. Right, so I'm kind of hoping I can like tag my horse on the way past. See if I can do this right. My horse is just over here, I think. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Has it moved down? See if I can kind of slide into it and grab it on the way past. What's going on? No, don't die. Don't die. No. What happened? What happened to the horse? Did you see that? It's just like crazy. Oh, do you know, have you ever done that? You've been out in the middle of nowhere and, you know, you run out of horse revivers. Oh, it's a bad day. Look at them clouds. I've said before when I was in Guarma, look, I'm actually above the clouds, look. I said when I was in Guarma that time, you know, that the volumetric clouds on this game look almost comparably as good as the Flight Simulator 2020 clouds. Red Lord, don't quote me on that. In quotes, the clouds in Red Dead 2 are on par with those of Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh dear. That'd get some Flight Sim enthusiasts going, wouldn't it? Right, so if I did put a waypoint down, didn't I? I did. I can only put it about there, so let's have a look. Okay. And as I head this way, it looks like it's flattening out a little bit. Is that another lake? That better not be another lake. Or is it? It's the same lake, I think. Yeah, it's the same one. Oh! Well, that wasn't very fun, was it? Where's my horse? Get out the icy water. You'll freeze and drown at the same time. Oh! Look at that impact crater. I'm leaving that there. Yeah, because both aren't far from the clouds. Okay. I imagine, though, that one at the top of the west of Mount Shan over there, as it's called, will be a far better view, though, because you can see into the map a lot better. So let's go see. I'm keen to know. I'm keen to explore. It's still a way off yet, and it is kind of treacherous to navigate all of this. It is crazy though, isn't it? Just how big. Oh dear! I thought I was going to fly off the edge there. There we go. Just moving along. What? What? What's going on? My horse just bucked me. Does it think there's like a big drop here or something? It was kind of acting like I was trying to run off a big drop. Yes, Red Lord, click, click, click. It has to be, mate. I'm there at speed. My horse has took a bit of a knock as well. Give it a bit of that lovely stuff, look. Get it back to full enthusiasm. I'm kind of avoiding them peaks like that because if you go up you got to come back down, so it's easier to go round sometimes. Now if I'm thinking right, that looks possibly like the peak that you was talking about over there. Lando Taco says you're out of stamina. Yes indeed. Well, I was till I gave my horse some of the special stuff. Now it's firing on all cylinders again. And we're flying. Bill Mario, hello there. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, of course. What are you doing now? Well, I got asked to go to Canada. And from there, it was like, have you seen the frozen lake? And then it was like, oh, we found the frozen lake. What's it like at the top of the mountain? So we went to the top of the mountain. It's like, what's the view like at the top of the mountain? It's like, oh, it's good. But there's another mountain with a good view. So let's go have a look at that. That's what we're up to at the minute, mate. And then after that, to finish the stream tonight, I think I will cover Sissica Penitentiary, the new and improved method. And I will probably be doing a guide video on that. It's fairly simple as well. Red Lord putting quotes of what I'm saying again in the chat. Until I gave my horse some of the special stuff. Yeah, like taken out of context. That could be very troubling, but you know. So Bill Mario, thank you for joining us. Is there any other glitches or tricks or anything you want to see on stream tonight, or any questions you'd like to ask me or anybody else in the chat? Feel free, fire away. Okie dokie. We're just flying along very nice. Kind of. Yeah, this is... Oh yeah, look at that. We're looking down into Big Valley over there. That looks shady. Oh, I see the mountain you're talking about. I see it. And it's not snow-capped either. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain to get up. Oh no, it looks like there is a few slopes. We've got more broken wildlife. Broken wildlife here. And you know, it's been a while. Go on. Oh, look at all the blood in the snow. That's crazy. My horse is shaking its head in disapproval. Stop shaking your head or this will be your fate too. My God, is this thing invincible? Yeah. Yeah. Red Lord says, any glitches and tricks? It's called... the entire game's called Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, yes indeed. My QS2 says, it's not the biggest, but it's got the best view. Okay, look at this. Now, there was a daily earlier for sell a animal claw. So real quick, just for future, I'll skin this black bear to get its claw. Mellow Junior says, calling Peter... what is it? Protection and ethical treatment of animals or something. Yeah. Okay. My IQ is 2 says the regular mountains are really pathetic compared to the outer map ones. Yeah, it wouldn't have took much, would it, just to extend the map boundary around this, even if there was nothing there. Spruce it up a bit with a few extra trees and off you go. Oh yeah, I did want to stop off and kill that ram. Oh my God, it's still quoting me. Red Lord says you can lasso and stab the neck, but this is more fun. Oh dude, I do like the way you quote me in the chat. It's pretty good. Keeps me in check, doesn't it? Make sure I'm not saying anything too ridiculous. So I'm scaling the mountain now. Let's see what the view's like from up here. I am assured it is top quality. This is the mountain I'm assuming that you meant anyway. Christian says, I hope they're going to add Guarma on Red Dead 2 Online for PS5. What do you think? I think that is highly likely. If not, they will add Guarma at some point for all platforms. But I think they will wait until the next gen release, because then they've got something big to push. Push, you know. Look at that, that is crazy. I just wish I could run this game at higher res and run the stream at higher res, because that would be insane. That's crazy, look. These birds up here, look, as well. That's crazy, isn't it? Insane view. There we go. Red Lord quoting me again. I think we've already had that quote. MyQS2 says they'd probably add Guarma fort for a showdown mode. I think they already did for a short time, in all honesty. Mello Jr. said all it be is a simple boat ride. I don't see why they wouldn't add Guarma. Okay, MyQS2 says turn round, see the low res bit. Yeah, okay, so high res. And then let's switch over, go to low res. Oh yeah, that looks poor, to say the least, compared to the actual textured map. Yeah, night and day difference. Now that over there looks like the beginning of the Mexico map. So if, well, the New Austin part of the map, I could like the southern states, kind of weird in there. That'd be Owen Gila over there. Blooming hell, I've never seen everything from this perspective. And obviously, I've accomplished everything I set out to do with this Canada run. So, yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to do up here. Lando Taco got to see the way that I used to get to Canada. Got to see parts of Mexico on request. Now this is the low res bit of the map which goes and stretches on, and I believe that this texture, this nasty texture over here, stretches all the way around New Austin, all the way around Mexico, and I believe it stretches even further than the Guarma map as well. Just a thought, because I'm sure I've seen these textures south of the Guarma map. Yeah, very sure of it. MyQS2 says the main reason they haven't added Guarma probably because they added no map boundaries. Lol. In story they just made an invisible sniper shoot you. Yeah, that is possibly why, but at the same time it wouldn't be difficult to modify the map with something similar that is like all the way around the normal map in the game. There's at very least some kind of slidey ledge, and if you use the slidey glitch to get up it, there's an invisible wall at the top. So it wouldn't be that hard to modify the Guarma map with something like that, just round the furthest edge. Really not difficult at all. And I think the best way to end any run like this is to blue hell. So, have we got a vote on blue hell? Anybody who wants to see me and the horse go into the abyss, let me know. Into the abyss. The beaches aren't covered at all. Oh yes, I see. Yeah, that could be a problem. Extend the water outwards and make it so that there's you know, death water. That's probably going to be the best solution for that. Blue hell, blue hell. Go to the bottom left of the map, the hills get mad. I'll proceed a little bit further. Yeah, and I will end up jumping into blue hell. I guarantee it. Don't want to let anybody down. I'm getting some weird texture glitching over here as well. It's like some sort of cull at the top of the screen. I don't know if you can see that. Blue hell, blue hell, blue hell. There's chants in the chat. I'll ride this direction without stopping till I get to blue hell. Let's just see. This. Oh my god, there's a massive spider in my living room. I really don't like them. As long as it don't come near me, I'm alright. I really don't like them. I think probably the best way of covering this other part of the map is to do a Mexico glitch again and go round from the other side, because I have been streaming now for, oh what, a good 2 hours already, and the Sissica glitch and exploring Sissica is probably still going to take another 30 to 45 minutes. It takes however long it takes, but I am now heading for blue hell. We're heading there. Look, it's not far off. Just trying to give everybody what they want. I will cover the other way round Mexico in another stream. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Blue hell, blue hell, blue hell, blue hell. Oh, even the horse came with me this time. Whoa. Oh, I'm high up for blue hell this time. It's not even blue. Hey up. That's torn it. Oh, blooming heck. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is not broken at all. only when you really force it to be broken, if you know what I mean. My horse is really glitching. I think I'm falling slightly. For every time I fall, I'm trying to like push him a bit more to a different side. Anybody who just jumps in on this stream is going to think I'm modding, but I'm actually not. This is just like a glitch, basically. Okay, it's time to respawn. Wop, wop, wop. That was a very successful attempt. I've learned so much new stuff tonight. Awesome, thank you very much. Modder's live streaming. It's not me. No, if I had mods, I'd be spawning in the unreleased legendary animals and skinning them, taking them to Gus and seeing if I can buy the garments. But can't do that, unfortunately. So right, that's spawned me at a very useful place because I should be right near a bounty board. Before I do anything, it would be an idea for me to basically launch myself at the post office. Oh yeah, you have to go around the side window because there's all like drunks and down and outs in here. Post clear, collect deliveries. Collect all. Oh yes. Give me everything you have. Get to the chopper. Yeah, bounty board. That's what I'm on with next. Nacogdoches. Yes, indeed. Lando Taco. That's what this saddle is called. Nacogdoches, and it comes in a whole selection of colours. Collectible. Yeah, if I can't directly see it, I don't want it to hold up the stream. Bounty board. Okay. So for this glitch then, we're covering this one next. This is how to get to Sissica Penitentiary. I will show this on the map. If you attempt this without doing the legendary bounty mission, you will get kicked back to Saint Denis. So, and I've tried it from multiple angles. I've tried from west to east, north to south. I've tried from this angle over there, and I've actually tried going that way as well. None of them work. There we go. Lando Taco says, I'm looking at it right now and my saddle is actually better in every category. Fair enough. But the thing is, you get to a point where your stats are that good, it's like diminishing returns. You just, you know, once you get to like 80% stamina regen rate, you can just keep reassuring your horse, getting the stamina back quick enough anyway, if you know what I mean. And there is a top limit for speed and health and stamina and everything. So my QS2 says, the thing we're making proper Guarma map boundaries, it's too much effort for Rockstar. Well, if I worked at Rockstar, I'd be kicking some serious bum, making sure that happened. What you want to do is go to any legendary bounty poster. This is for Sissica. I will be making a future guide video about this too. This is also the method used for getting to the casino boat, which I'll probably do as a guide video as well. I do have another little cheeky guide video as well that's not really out of bounds related or anything like that, but you know, that is coming. So you go to your bounty board, pick legendary bounties, and the best one for this, the one that gets you closest to where you need to be, is the Cecil C. Tucker mission. Boom, select it. And you do have to sit through the cutscene, but no issue. If you want to get to Sissica, this is a necessary evil. And in the time the cutscene's playing, I'm just going to nip for a quick wee. I will be back momentarily. Please bear with me.
This little son of a bitch, Sissica. His crime was cowardly, killing good folks in their sleep, and he's been a coward ever since, running off and hiding out. But I'll tell you what, if your crimes are heinous enough, they're gonna catch up with you. I hear he went to the Lemoyne Raiders over near Fort Brennan, hoping they'd protect him, and most probably they will. Up to a point. They fancy themselves guerrillas, this bunch, so I'd come ready for underhand tactics of some sort.
Yes, I do apologise. My mic is muted, or was muted. Very, very sorry. Can you hear me now? Just let me know. Please let me know if you can hear me. Yes, I can hear. I've just checked the... Yes, I was just going on, yeah. Up until I got a gypsy cob, basically I only had a black Arabian and a white Arabian. Sorry about the confusion there. And basically they both died under some like bad circumstances. I don't treat them very well. And I whistled and my gypsy cob showed up. Not bonded or anything like that. Yeah. And I've never... well, I haven't really gone back to my Arabians unless I really want to cover some distance fast, like to Guarma or something like that. Next up, yes, we do hear you. I was very confused. No, I can't hear you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so once the mission starts, you did just see that. You start around here. What you want to do is find this hut right here. It's just north of Saint Denis. I'll zoom out for you right there. That's where you need to go, okay? My IQ is 2 says, did you say anything while it was muted, or was that on purpose? No, it was not on purpose. I must have like stood on the mute button or something as I stood up. My apologies, but thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I don't. That wasn't a mistake, honestly. Christian says, everyone wants Guarma in online. It's not that difficult for a big company as Rockstar, I think. Maybe they're lazy. That's my opinion. Yes, all they need to do is, you know, like with the posse infighting, like put a boundary on it like that, and if you're outside the boundary for more than like 5 seconds, you just get kicked back. It's not difficult, is it? You know what I mean? Put an invisible boundary and just mark it clearly on the minimap in red or something. You know, it's not tough, even if they don't want to put in like proper walls or anything on it. You know what I mean? There's a whole load of map there to explore, and I know that players would have a lot of fun. Imagine the updated naturalist role there with all the tropical animals, and that'd be crazy. My IQ is 2. By the way, you can just swim on your horse to Sissica unless they patched it. From what I know, there is still death water on the way to Sissica, so the method that I use I will show you, and I will have to give a shout out to Grim in the Discord for telling me this method, because this is by far the most successful method. Mellow Junior says they patched it. I tried a few times the other week and died every time. Okay, well, I did say I was going to show Sissica in the stream, and that's what I intend to do. First of all then, it is foggy, so I can't see Sissica from here. What you want to do is, this island here, basically put a waypoint right in the middle of that island. It does help when you can see Sissica through the fog. Now, with this hut right here, obviously as you can see all around it, there's no good slidey spots whatsoever. So this is probably one of the toughest slidey spots to get right. But where this little nook is here, there is a very small particular area there where you can start the glitch. So let me just get the pistols out, and what you want to do is aim for the waypoint. There we go. Died every time. Mike US2 says, did you black screen and kick to Sand and E, or did you just drown? Yeah, he says you just drown. Okay, where did you start swimming? Yeah, there has been other ways that have worked for me with this Sissica thing, but this is by far the most successful one. I've done this 4 times now, and I've successfully done it every time. Alex Torres says, for anyone asking for Guarma, it makes no sense to add it. I don't know, I think I'd disagree, mate, in all honesty, but I'm happy to agree to disagree. So back to the glitch again. Now you want to look for basically like that edge. Don't matter if you're like aiming at the pier or anything, because you kind of push past them posts. So I'm just trying to look for the good glitch spot. You know, it does take a bit to get it just right on this bit, but you can slide off this edge. It just takes a little bit longer than usual to get it right, because it's so like awkward, that glitch spot. It's like the tiniest little surface. It must be like a few like pixels wide or something. Oh no, I'm trying it. It is, you have to be really precise with this one. That was too quick. Just trying to basically get the edge there. Yeah, I'm kind of looking a bit foolish now, but trying to get the angle right. Let me just catch up on the chat there. Micah Bell says, just got another legendary, this time I killed it. Nice. Alex Torres says, why would a cowboy be in basically North Korea of the 1800s? Yeah, Guarma is fun. Yeah, I will agree, my IQ is 2. Guarma is fun. Alex Torres says, and it makes no sense, might as well ask for Imperial Japan. Okay. My IQ is 2. If they did add it, I imagine they'd add a cabin at Sandony at the docks with a guy asking me like $100 over a boat ride. I forgot, but I think it was somewhere near the lighthouse. Yeah, there is a lot of interesting features at Guarma, let's be honest. It is pretty good. I'm just looking for the perfect spot. It is quite hard to get on this edge, but it does work. Guaranteed. Not well. It's guaranteed for the other times I've done it, you know what I mean? But just trying to get the angle right. There we go. Like I say, it's a bit tougher than the other spots because it's so kind of specific. You see, I hit the post there and just sort of pushed past it. I have tried this from numerous other spots as well, and yeah, it doesn't work. You get black screened. Although I did manage to one time drive a boat from the casino boat, the Grand Corrigan, to Sissica, and all the other times I've tried it, my boat blows up. Alex Torres says nobody could go to Guarma, it's a private area. They'd need to add an update where you're a sugar magnate or something, which would be ridiculous. Yes, may I have a boat ride to dictatorship. Oh man, that's strong. But yeah, I really hope they do add Guarma. In all honesty, I can't really add much more to it. You know, if you ignore the historical sort of references and that in there, it is a very fun place to be. It's all tropical and that, with parrots and sharks and everything. Here we go. Mellow Junior, buzzkill with the facts, lol. Okay, my IQ is 2. There's RDM villages in Guarma. What's RDM villages? Not sure. Alex Torres says Mexico makes 100% sense, Guarma makes 0 sense. Yes, indeed. Yes, I will agree. Mexico, if it was a choice between Mexico and Guarma, yeah, 100% Mexico. My IQ is 2 says it's pretty much a tourist place. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could do it like that in a way. Red Lord says, I wonder what it'd be like to glitch anywhere using the animals. Peyote plants. That would be strange. As you can see from here, I am now approaching the kind of grey line on the map, which is the Sissica boundary, and passing through it. That's usually where you'd get black screened. And I'm through. Good-o. Mikey was 2 says they wouldn't need to add rolls and that, just being there. Fair enough. Alex Torres says you make no sense, man. No offense. It's all good. We're all friends in here. That's all good. You know, friction creates fire and all that lot. I like a good debate. I personally would love Guarma, in all honesty. Not as much as Mexico, don't get me wrong, but Guarma would be a good step. Yeah, a boat ride from Saint Denis is a good idea. And we're at Sissica. There we go. Boom, there it is. We're at Sissica. First attempt. Now I will just go over them steps once again. Start the Cecil C. Tucker mission. Ignore the mission. You start around there. Stick a waypoint on this little shack here. When you get there, stand to the left bit of the shack around here. And then put a waypoint to where I'm stood around here or along that line. But middle of that island's a good reference point. And then basically you can just slide your way across. And that's it. Now it's time for a bit of I nearly said Guarma. Time for a bit of Sissica exploration. You can whistle your horse here too. Might get proven wrong. No, there we go. Come on, horsey, come to me. I don't think it wants to cross the water there. Usually when I do that, I do land on that middle island, so I don't know if that's turbulent water. But if I die, I should just respawn at Sissica, so... No, I can just wade through it. I did that for your guys' benefit there. Alex Torres says, Guarma is cool, but has the accuracy of an explosive bullet or French infantry hat in the game. I'd probably be there for like 20 minutes and get bored. the actual bit of Guarma, yeah, it's not like massive or anything, but it's just the sheer look of and feel of the area, which is cool. And if they added a few little events or missions in there, it wouldn't be that tough, I don't think. Just add that invisible boundary that's marked on the map. Everyone would be more than happy with that, you know. When it comes to games like this, I'd rather have it than not have it, you know what I mean? My QS2 says, believe it or not, it's a fictional place in a game, doesn't have to be accurate. Add in so people have fun would be more important than some random dude saying no, it's not accurate. In a way, I kind of agree, because I mean, let's talk Red Dead 1. That's mostly historically accurate, but I mean, if you want to claim Red Dead 2's like really accurate in the story mode, I mean, there's a giant in a cave, there's a time traveller, there's a UFO, you know what I mean? They do like a bit of silliness, don't they? Micah Bell says the bear hat from single player will get added soon because there's a legendary bear coming to online. There's actually 3 legendary bears coming to online. There's the Weezer bear, the Ridgeback spirit bear, and the golden spirit bear. Alex Torres says, dude, would you rather have months of great content or a tropical island with nothing to it? I'd like both, personally. At the minute, there is a very good lineup of stuff being released. Yeah, always the new clothes, of course, but new legendary animals every week, up until at least October, by my predictions. Then there's the Halloween pass stuff, and by then, by the time that Halloween stuff's over, we're talking, basically, we're going to be close to, like, the new consoles being released. So at some point, they will actually, I think, start considering like some major update overhaul to the game, where they'll add a huge section of map or something to draw new players in, like to the new consoles and all that lot. Dude, what the fuck, right? Sorry, I don't mean to swear on my streams, but like, this is the only time I've ever seen it fully render in. All the times up until then, all of this area is not rendered in properly. That is crazy. That is crazy, man. There we go. There's a lot of chat to catch up here. Mello Jr. says, honestly, I think a good portion of us would like to see Mexico and Red Dead instead of Guarma. Yes, I do think so, yeah. Mexico over Guarma any day. Red Lord says a vampire. Yeah, adding that to the ridiculous stuff in story mode. Rockstar would hype it up, so it would. I meant months of updates. Yes, indeed. Mike US2 says months of great content, and updates provide a few weeks of grinding to max level roll and everyone moves on. Kind of. They did with Moonshiner. I remember the... yeah. Yeah, this is the first time all of this underground section's actually loaded in. That is crazy. No, honestly, this is insane. Lando Taco asked, did I play during beta? No, I didn't, but I've watched so many streams of people, like, not streams like now, but like archive streams, you know, of people who played and went to Guarma back in the day. Alex Torres says, no outlaw passes, adding Guarma would be useless, inaccurate and dumb. Fair enough. I think we can all agree that some people would like Guarma, some wouldn't. I'd prefer Mexico over Guarma, but I'd still like to see Guarma. That's my final thoughts on that. There we go. Let's have a look. I'm just having a look round here because look at this. It's all fully loaded in this time. Usually when I go here, it's all messed up. And this time it's fully loaded in. Even the central tower. Now, if you remember in story mode, if you can actually kind of make your way over to Sissica, and you go into that central tower and go down to the bottom, there's a door you can stand next to, and Arthur Morgan turns into a zombie. Yeah. Not totally not false. I've seen videos on it. just being honest there. Wow, a load of new comments there. Micah Bell says Guarma is very big, but you can't access the whole map. Yeah, I would love Guarma even more if they fully padded the map out. My God, it would rival the full size of the Guarma map is around the size of New Austin, probably, maybe even a bit bigger. The full map. Guarma was a one-off thing in story mode to fill a chapter where Rockstar had no ideas. I remember going to Guarma and thinking it was silly in single player. Micah Bell asks, is there any guards in Sissica? There is guards, yes, there is. But what I'm saying is, this is the first time I've come to Sissica in this mission, and everything's loaded in. Usually in these towers it's see-through, and when you walk through this door, you just no-clip to the outside, and it makes no sense. And the central tower, with that underground bit... Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. There we go. My IQ is 2, says, is there any... Oh, no, yeah, sorry. Would be a waste, though, because you can't even explore much of it in story. Yeah. I think you mean Guarma there, right? Yeah, you don't get to explore much of it in story. But the thing is, if you use no-clip with single-player mods, you can actually clip into loads of sections of Guarma that are usually unexplorable, and there's loads to it that you don't get to see in story mode, including like underground tunnels, and a load of other map features as well that you usually don't that you don't usually get to see. Yeah, my IQ is 2. Oh wait, Alex Torres first. I'm just reading the questions there. Mexico would make sense. Only problem is getting there since the bridge from Red Dead 1 isn't there. Well, all they do is just add fast travel points and boats. So there's no like death water trying to get between it. I think that's the only real way to solve it. I think in Mexico, the first way you get there in Red Dead 1's on that raft. So they could actually add like a raft at each side, maybe 3 of them along the border, maybe. Like where you pull a rope and it pulls a big raft across with you and your horse on it or something. I think that's how it went in Red Dead 1, if I remember rightly, when you first crossed to Mexico. Because when you first cross to Mexico in Red Dead 1, the bridges aren't complete. And the bridges when you first start the game to Blackwater and Tall Trees aren't complete either. So... yeah, I'm just catching up on the chat here. If they added the whole of Guarma's map and adding stuff to it, it would really take a long time, but would be insane. Yeah, and they're all laughing about, sorry dude, sorry dude, sorry dude. This is like bang, 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 bang. There we go. Alex Torres says, if you're a rich tycoonist, Guarma makes sense. If you're a gun-toting, whiskey-drinking killer... why do you want to go to Guarma? Yeah, photo ops, new animals. You could add some like legendary animals to there as well. There's also all the tropical wildlife, the opportunity for like different environments for PvP events, hideouts, things like that. There is potential. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but for this, I think it would maybe get boring quick for some people, but if there was an option to pay, maybe say pay 5 or 10 gold bars to unlock Guarma, maybe at like you speak to some guy, this would be the way I'd do it, right? There'd be some guy stood on the dock who offers to smuggle you into Guarma for 10 gold bars, yeah? And then once you've got there, Guarma becomes an option to fast travel. Just do it as simple as that. And then say, this is the Guarma map. I know it's a lot bigger than that. But just create one big thingy like that. Like the boundary for Sissica here, it's as soon as you cross this line, you get black screened. So all round the bit that they don't want you to go in, just create a boundary like that round it. And the only way to get out is just fast travel back. No problem. There we go. Here we go. I'm just having a look there. Red Lord says, drink more rum, then it'll seem more fun. Okay. Alex Torres says, I'll be in for Guarma if I were a rich man with friends. Rich man that's friends with the president of Guarma or something. Yeah, I will be honest, just being in Guarma in story mode, don't die, is fun. Yes, if you actually look around, like I say, you can find all the guards and everything. I'm just looking, right, because like there's one of these doors opens, I think. I'm really kind of shocked because all the times I've done this previous, there's been no underground section. It's just been blue hell. So yeah, and usually them doors are completely see-through there. In story mode, them doors are closed, I believe. Where's my horsey? I'll explore some of the other elements of Sissica too while we're there. Tell you what, I'm on for a mammoth stream tonight. Mammoth. Started early as well. After this stream, I will be playing a bit of Red Dead Online. So, like I say, if you're whether you're on PC or not, feel free to join the Discord because yeah, the Discord is roughly now, I'd say about 30% PS4, 30% Xbox, and then the remaining sort of 40% is PC. But it looks like there's way more PC players because essentially PC uses Discord as the chat platform. So there we go. Lando says those doors are closed on story mode. Yeah, now if you return here in story mode, I've seen a video to get to the zombie door where Arthur Morgan turns into the undead, which sounds crazy, I know. But basically you'd spawn a wagon in and back it up against that wall, and then you fight your way to the central tower. Yeah, because all the guards are attacking you and everything. Obviously, it's quite an old video before like mod menus and that were invented. And you come down here, but I think it might have been like sealed off or something. So I remember him coming down from there, and then that's where the thing was. You see that window's completely broke. Okay. Red Lord, come on, you're killing me. Sissica date for us. Sissica date for us. What the heck? Lando Taco says, will you stream again later? At what time in your time zone? I don't even know what the time is, in all honesty, mate. Let me take a look. Let me take a look real quick. 2:47 AM for me right now. So depending on what time zone you're actually in, that will obviously affect the time of what I'd be streaming, if you know what I mean. Most nights when I'm streaming, the best time for me to stream is when my girlfriend's gone to bed and my neighbours are being quiet. So it's usually around anywhere between 11 PM UK time and 3 AM. That's when I'll usually start streaming. I'm a bit of a night owl, you see. I sleep much better like when I go to bed late. I've worked nights most of my life, so I'm kind of like, my body clock is always geared towards day sleeping, you know. Okay, let me just get back to these. Mikey was too, because the journey there would be a big part of it, you know. Mellow Junior PC Master Race. Mellow Junior says, dang, it's only 9:47 in America. And please excuse my terrible American accent there. I do have a lot of American friends, and I do tend to mock them a little bit on their accent, but they throw it straight back at me. We go, Mac, just doing this stupid bloody interpretation of my accent. So, yeah, it's all fair game. Same here. Okay, so you're all, if that's 2 and it's 9:37, let me think then, you'll be on East Coast, Eastern time, right? 5 hours difference. Now, don't worry, because if you die while you're here, you do respawn in Sissica. Watch. Ta-da! No problem. But remember, in the top right, I am on Team Lives, so I always remember, it's a good friend of mine, he lives in New York, and I always remember Eastern time because he's always 5 hours behind. Apart from about a few days of the year when the clocks change over, that's it. My QS2 says, imagine doing the slide glitch from the top of Flatiron Lake to the bottom. Dude, I don't know if I've got time for that. You mean from here to here, right? That's what you're talking about, innit? I wish I had the ain't nobody got time for that meme right there, because that would have been appropriate. It would be probably quicker to actually travel from there to there and just ride round there, because essentially you're walking at like the speed you go with that slide glitch is about that fast. It's just normal walking speed. Alex Torres says, here's how I get to Guarma. Here's how I do Guarma. Option for illegal, where you get smuggled there to poach exotic animals and legendary animals. Legal way, befriend a Guarma official, then be invited. That's not a bad idea, do you know, for your positive and negative honour characters. Mellow Jr., yeah, maybe playing to the naturalist role. Yeah, maybe add the lion from single player and just really make it ridiculous. It's a shame they didn't add the lion as a legendary animal, in all honesty. I know lions aren't native, you know, to North America or anything, but it could be a legendary animal with an extremely rare spawn chance, like anywhere on the map. Just extremely rare, and it's just some random escaped lion from a zoo. That'd be crazy. Alex Torres, when you go to Guarma as an invitee, you get to see how awful Guarma is for the people. Then you choose to kill the dictator or befriend him to return to Guarma all the time. That's not bad. You see, even when you think, oh, there's no potential there, you know, there's always a bit of potential if you do it right. You know, even a small map, relatively small map like Guarma has potential. My QS2, me and my mates actually did a forfeit to do that. Last to reach the top of the mountain has to slide. Luckily it wasn't me. Oh dear. Oh yes indeed. So while you're at Sissica, let's get back to Sissica a moment. Sometimes, like I say, the towers and the underground bit does not load in. I will tell you right now, that does happen. It is blue hell. But over here we have the guards, prisoners on patrol, like the prisoners and the guards on patrol. Yeah. Said his fingers were numb at the end. Yeah, I've kind of got the knack of it now. I used to do the right stick left with my index finger kind of pushing outwards, so it was like against the back of my finger. I don't do that anymore. I kind of do like a claw method, holding A or X on the PlayStation controller, and the right stick all the way to the right and the left stick all the way to the left, and then basically you don't get any hand cramp that way. You kind of learn to adapt when you do that slide glitch often enough. Okay, so here we have Sissica, and yes, I'll tell you what is strange as well. I'll show you one more thing, and then I'm soon going to be considering ending the live stream here. There we go. If I climb to the top, it can be any guard. Just picking on this one for some reason. Kind of wanted to like stealth kill him so the rest of the guards won't shoot me. Look, I can actually pick up his worn carbine repeater. Look. I've actually picked up the guard's repeater. Look. It's mad, isn't it? And then my gold varmint rifles on the floor. Now, I'm just wondering, if I left my varmint rifle there, would I lose it? Oh dear. Alex Torres says, yeah, and for a poacher, you get smuggled into Guarma with Gus and Crips. Guys operate a business from a purchasable boat. There'll be a lot of funny dialogue for Gus and Cripps. There's also story missions for poachers and invitees. Nice. Requires traders and naturalist roles. Fair. Yeah, it definitely would need to be something substantial, wouldn't it, to get there. Alex Torres says honourable and dishonourable play for the invitees. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed, yo. Even have maybe some kind of PvP event where there's some like Caribbean style legendary. I mean, what kind of big like legendary animals would you find in them places? In the Caribbean, for example. So I mean, I've been there and I don't remember seeing many like big predators. I don't remember seeing any, to be fair. But oh no, that'd be the one. Maybe like a legendary monkey or something like that. Because I remember seeing some monkeys when I was in the Caribbean. Some legendary monkey, and one team has to defend it and the other team has to try and capture it. That'd be insane, wouldn't it? And then keep taking it in turns on the sides or something. There's potential, that's all I'm saying. My IQ is 2. Deliver smuggle stuff on the boat to other docks. Buy and sell for profit. Deal with pirates and all that. I really do want to see some kind of tycoon element come to the game. Do you know, like where you buy a business and it actually just passively builds up revenue. You know, like a smuggler's outfit. Like there's docks all around the map. You know, you've got docks there. Saint Denis, that's all the southern bit of it's docks. You get the odd little docks here and there throughout here as well. Throughout the rivers there's little dock systems. Little mini dock at Flatiron Lake, Blackwater. Every major settlement has a dock. I'd love it if they had some kind of like smuggler's business that was like passive income, and as you went along you could buy more and more of the docks. And you know what I mean, we're talking like pipe dreams here really, but I like talking like that. Gives me hope for the future of Red Dead, because there was a time after the Moonshiners update where there was a complete content drought for about 6 months, where the game was just a buggy mess. No wildlife had spawned, the camp had disappeared, the camp wouldn't spawn in, random disconnects, hackers aplenty, like the list goes on and on and on and on. Endless loading black screens. Yeah, man, that's just the stuff off the top of my head, but there's much more than that. And that went on for about 6 months, and Rockstar's only now seemingly pulling the finger out and doing something about it. Alex Torres then, you sell illegal goods in Saint Denis for the highest price, Van Horn for lowest, Annesburg for medium, but the higher prices have way more risk. Yeah, definitely similar to kind of like short and long range deliveries as the trader. High risk, higher reward. Yes, indeed. My QS2 says purchasable boats and all that lot. You see what I mean? Just by talking about that, the possibilities soon start to open up and the juices get flowing, don't they? This is what I mean. If they did add Guarma or Mexico, I would hope it would be accompanied by something to do there, you know what I mean? Hopefully. My IQ is 2. Max level roll. Could buy a huge ferry for big money, able to ship massive amounts of goods. Yeah, man, proper wholesale operation. And if you got big enough, say you'd start off with like similar to Moonshiners, or maybe like 5 story missions where you don't get passive income until you've done them missions, but once you've done them missions then you have the passive income because you've earned enough or leveled up enough to go legit, so you don't need to be doing the missions anymore or anything, you know what I mean? But you can still help out by doing the deliveries and stuff. That's not a bad idea. I want accessible casino boat too. Yes, Alex Torres, do you know you can get to the casino boat in Red Dead Online? It's one of the easiest ones to get to. Just thought I'd let you know. If you want to see it, I'll show it quick, because it is a quick one to show. Just asking. My QS2 says, bro, imagine proper poker tournaments on the casino boat, and they need to add blackjack. Okay, so Alex Torres, if you want to see the casino boat, just let me know. I have explored Sissica now, and I am happy to do the casino boat. It's the easiest one to do, and the best way to do it is to die a few times. Just run down the team lives. I don't want to use dynamite because I've run out and I keep using my volatile stuff, and it's annoying me. Basically, I'm just going to look for a guard and shoot him, and then hopefully all the rest will just open fire. There we go. Any other guards? Oh, it usually starts absolute bedlam when you start shooting these guards. There we go. That's more like it. You can't choose like to actively respawn, you see. Alex Torres says, what about a role where you manage inmates and take inmates to Sissica? Yeah, and possibly even integrate that into the up-and-coming lawman role as well. Oh, that'd be sick. Maybe they're holding that back for that reason. Who knows? Like, Sissica is like a highly detailed part of map. Like, why they just bar it off is beyond me. And you decide what punishments inmates deserve. Oh dear. Yeah, it is going to have to be a replay mission for that. So essentially, Alex Torres, this is the easiest way to get to the casino boat. Once again, pick the Cecil C. Tucker legendary bounty. You can pick any legendary bounty, but this one puts you close enough to be able to get there really easily. And all you do is just avoid the main objective again. And I have shown this on a previous stream as well, but it is kind of like a request stream and a FAQ stream. And I will be honest, I'm having a great back and forth with you all tonight. I am really enjoying myself. So all you do is, I've just set up a waypoint for the south point of Saint Denis there. Hanging, beheading, and yeah, sorry mate. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. My IQ is 2. This is getting out of hand. I like it. Says, imagine a GTA type mafia role like Angelo Bronte doing hits and extortion. Nice. Alex Torres, child steals a chocolate bar, so you hang him. Yeah, that'd work well. Oh, blooming heck. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm still in the Cecil C. Tucker mission. I just died so I can respawn. Easiest way of doing it, but it has the same effect as just starting the mission fresh. And all I'm going to do is just ride along the east coast of the map, looking for about, yeah, that's it. It does help if you get further south than Sissica, so you can avoid that, the kickback to Saint Denis, barrier, wall, whatever you want to call it. So stick along the east coast as you travel south. If you see a boat, good, but you're better off waiting until you get further south than Sissica. The closer you can get to the casino boat before you get a boat is the best, if you know what I mean, because it saves you a lot of time. Like right there, look, is a rowboat, but that'll take a long time to get to the casino boat. So what you really want to do is ideally look for one of them boats that has the motor on it. You know, them ones where you don't have to like use your stamina and keep smashing the A button. And I'm not kidding, I've literally got a really like muscly thumb. It's immune to tapping the A button now. Redlord says, a role where you own a general goods store that others can use that sells exclusive items. Oh, dude, that's a good idea. Imagine if you could... Oh, no, that would be good, but hackers would exploit that. Basically, do you know, for your legendary animal sets and that, you know, you could take them to your own shop and then put them on some kind of open market, but then obviously, for one, that ruins the whole point of hunting the legendary animals, and for two, hackers would be all over that, and any duplication glitches would ruin it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good idea, but, you know, hackers and glitches and exploits would ruin that. So all I'm doing now, I'm just looking for a boat that has an engine. Is that one over there? Yep, there's one. And it's relatively close to the casino boat, which is nice. Okie dokie. Now usually in free roam, essentially, if you get anywhere near to that casino boat, the Grand Corrigan, you get kicked back to Saint Denis. But if you're in the Cecil C. Tucker mission, Cecil C. Tucker mission, I'm in deep water, so the horse isn't swimming properly. If you're in deep water and you know you can just make it, look, just hop off and you swim quicker. Just a little tip. Yeah, really doesn't matter, but I like to feed the fish from time to time. So let's just go on, mate. Thanks for the boat. Okay, so we'll take this boat. Look at that, look. I'm still alive. No, you're not. And then just take this boat straight over to the Grand Corrigan. You don't need to do anything else. That's it. You won't get black screened. Your boat won't sink. Yeah. Just literally straight there. You know. No problemo. And you know, one day I might actually go to Fort Brennan and complete level 2 of the Cecil C. Tucker Legendary Bounty mission, but until then I'm having too much fun abusing the exploits. Far too much fun. Yeah, if you got this close in normal free roam, you'd basically get kicked back by here. Yes. Look at this, look. No problem. And would you believe it, it's all fully rendered. There's even items on the boat that you can pick up. There's cigarettes and there's things like that you can pick up. So you just sort of like get your boat relatively close. You don't actually sink in this water either. Look. You don't sink. But you do need a boat next to it so you can jump up. So, just kind of like that. And look, we're on the Grand Corrigan. Easy. Cecil C. Tucker mission. Go anywhere, get a boat, preferably a motorised boat or boat with an engine. And just head straight to the boat and you don't get kicked back or anything like that. Look at that, look. Look at the size of that flat screen TV. I didn't know they had them back in them days. I hope you all know that was a joke. Yeah, look, it's all here. Look, there's cigarettes. I always pick up some cigarettes while I'm here. And there's some other items laying about as well, but it's all fully detailed. It's not that bright in here, but you've got all the exquisite artwork and all that lot. The grand piano as well. Redlord says, like Moonshine, you just restock and people buy your supplies over time. Like how the trader materials work, it would almost be completely passive. Still need to restock and might get robbed by NPCs. Yes, maybe. There's a lot going on suggestions-wise tonight. There is some kind of other pictures and everything all around here. Obviously this is like one of the assets from story mode, but in story mode it has all the casino tables there. There's this big elaborate piece of artwork up here. Okay, Alex Torres says phone just died, I'm on my tablet, I'm just catching up with the chat here. My QS2 says don't think Cecil Tucker mission is necessary, I've done it moonshine and those honour story missions. Okie dokie, fair point, but the thing is, in them moonshine missions and story missions, yeah, Cecil mission is closer to the point of both Sissica and Saint Denis, where you get a nice motorised boat. So it is the most efficient way. Yeah. Not only that, if you choose story mode and things, then in a way, like I know you can pick your moonshiner mission, but the story missions, once you've done them all, I don't think you can replay them, can you? Let me just see. If I go to online options, I'm actually in a mission at the moment, so it's not going to let me join anything, but progress maybe, story missions, like, yeah, it does let me, yeah, it does let you replay them in order, yeah. Oh, my IQ is 2, yeah, but some people don't have bounty roll. Good idea, yeah, because I will be doing some kind of guide video regarding this, so I will put that alternate way in. That's a bit of a crazy picture right there. Old school artwork is a bit out there. The clock works. Just trying to have a look around there. Alex Torres says I gotta go. It was fun, guys. Alex Torres, you've contributed a lot to the stream, mate. A lot of good ideas, a lot of good debates. Thank you very much, mate. Honestly, that is awesome. Thank you for joining us. Like I say, mate, feel free to join that Discord that's linked in the video title. I'd love for you to join, mate. You seem just like the kind of person who I'd want in there, along with everybody else who's in the chat tonight. But obviously Alex Torres is leaving, so I'm just putting that out there. Feel free to join it, mates, for any platform as well, and I'm always in there chatting to people and whatnot, and yeah, so it's all good in there, really chilled. Alex Torres says stay safe and blessed, guys, it's crazy out there right now. Peace, everyone. Yes, you too, mate. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Have a good day, and I'll catch you again real soon, okay? My QS2 says you can replay Go on progress on start menu. Yeah, I'll just check that out, mate. But like I say, I can't select it because I'm in this mission, but I do catch your drift. That is a good point, though. I'm happy you put that out there, because I will have to include that in the guide video there. Which at this point I have streamed for quite a lot longer than I intended to, but that's only a side effect of me having a good time. So I have everybody in the stream to thank for that, because, you know, I'll tell you what, way back, I will just level here real quick. Way back when I used to live stream on this channel, I used to live stream Jurassic World the game, which was an Android game. I used to stream, what else did I used to stream? Emulators, Crossout, Robocraft. I used to stream all sorts of stuff, and I'd be lucky if I got one person watching, you know, and it's very hard to keep a conversation going and a good stream going when nobody's watching. So when you've got even just a few people in having a good conversation, not only does it make the stream better, but I really do appreciate it as well, you know what I mean? So the stream is what you guys have made it tonight. I'm basically just doing what I'm told, you know what I mean? Being a good boa. Yeah, and then when you're ready to leave the casino boat, you just go back to your own boat. As far as I can tell, you can explore all them other boats as well. Never tried it, but I assume you can. And before I end the stream, I will try the boat method to Sissica, just to see. Who knows? There we go. My QS2 says Red Dead is interesting. Yeah, it's probably one of the most interesting games out there, I'd say. It's down to personal preference, of course, but the story mode, the lore, and all that lot, it's just all incredible. The online mode's insane, and it's getting better by like the week as well. And I can only imagine, say, 6 months down the line or a year down the line, what Red Dead Online will look like. Lando Taco, I'm joining your Discord tomorrow. Yes, mate. Yes, no problem at all. Yeah, you join whenever you like. Any of my Red Dead videos will have the Discord link in them. It's a permanent link, and I always encourage people who are in the live chat and we're having a good debate and talking about stuff to join it, because the live chat's one thing and YouTube comment sections are one thing, but sometimes it's nice just having a good old like text chat, you know what I mean, with people in the Discord. And when there's other like-minded people, it turns into a good old hearty debate in there, and I like it. What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to do that? Wouldn't it be good if that happened? Yeah, I'm on board with it all. Right, this is what happens usually if you try and go to Sissica. I am going to go kind of the way I want to go and see what happens. I bet you my boat will blow up. I've only ever managed to do this once, where I just don't blow up, and I managed to land at Sissica. Lando says, I always grind on my own with no one, but I like to grind with others. Well, what platform are you on, Lando? Let me know, mate. Let me know. If you're on PC, well, hey, because it means you can join us. If not, if you're on the PlayStation or Xbox, there's still tons of other players in there, mate, who are really nice, I've spoke to, and they all get on, and yeah, they're all teaming up and doing solo lobbies and helping each other out with legendaries and all sorts, all the time. So just keep an eye on the back of the boat, because it's probably going to explode in a minute. Yeah, there we go. That's what happens if you don't do the crossing method that I showed you. Like I say, sometimes that does work, but otherwise use the slide glitch method I've showed you today. Awesome stuff. This has been a very long stream for me, hasn't it? Very long stream, but that's all good. I'll tell you what, I've had such a good time tonight. Thank you everybody who's been with me, because it's made my night complete, and it's made the stream better with the suggestions. I was quite worried, because for the first like five minutes maybe there was nobody in. I was basically holding a conversation with myself. But I don't, even when there's nobody watching, I don't like to do a stream where I'm not talking about something, because then people join in and it's like, this guy's just playing the game and he's not talking. As soon as people click on your stream, you want to be straight in, some discussion, interesting conversation about something, I can keep a conversation going with myself, no problem. But it helps when there is back and forth, And that's what's been really good tonight. I've had a brilliant time. I am going to be ending the stream, because I've been going a long time, and I will need to go to bed in an hour or two, and I'd like to chill out for a bit. As you can see, I've already done all my dailies and everything. There's not really much else left for me to do today, and it's time for just chilling out a bit. It's been a long day. So thank you all for watching. That's awesome. Once again, I'm just going to plug the Discord. It's in the stream description. Just sort of copy and paste into a browser or into your Discord app, and you'll join the Discord server. I've got to thank everybody in here for the contributions. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm sorry I swore once. I don't usually do that, but not too bad. It's the first time I've swore on stream. Probably won't be the last. But yeah, Lando Taco, I look forward to seeing you in the Discord, buddy. And let Red Lord know what your Discord name is, so when you come in, you know what I mean, we'll know who you are right away. Awesome stuff, and get you assigned your PS4 role and get on with meeting great people. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I will catch you all again very soon. I can't say when I'll be streaming again, but like I say, it is usually around between 11 UK time, which would be around 6 Eastern time, and between 2 UK time, and that would make it around 9 Eastern time, somewhere around there. Thank you everybody, all the best. And Don Gonzaro, hello there, coming in at the end. That's okay, man. We've had a brilliant stream. Feel free to watch it back, because we've been to Mexico, Canada, fully loaded in Sissica, casino boat, lots of other places, and talked about lots of other good stuff as well. That's all good. I've been streaming for over 3 hours now. You can hear my voice is getting a bit croaky. I've just talked non-stop. But I will be streaming again real soon. I'm sorry to be getting off right away, Don Gonzaro. I don't mean to be rude. But I have been saying I'll end the stream in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40, for ages, you know what I mean? But that's all good. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all again real soon. And like I say, you've made my night tonight, all being in, and we've had a good chat and seen lots of cool things in the game that you usually won't get to see. Yeah, that's it from me. And I'll be doing new guide videos. A new one should be out tomorrow, and the day after that. I'm just going to keep churning them out. If I think it's useful or interesting, I'm just going to keep churning them out. Lando Taco, you're on Eastern time, so I'll do this Eastern time for you. Anywhere between kind of 6 PM and maybe 9 or 10 PM Eastern time, but it's not every day. If I had a community page, I would put it on there when I was going to stream. I'd give you like a heads up in the day, but I don't have one. So the best way to know about it is get in the Discord and just private message me you plan on streaming tonight or whatever, and I generally do give people a heads up when I'm going to be streaming. Okay. My IQ is 2, says try joining Discord but needs my phone number. Needs my phone number from my phone, I think you mean. Yeah, that is a safety feature that's on the Discord server. Says it's messed up, won't even let me use it. You need to put a phone number in to verify your account, which is a working phone number, which will give you an SMS message, text message, which is just like a 6-digit code that you put into into Discord. I was having problems with hackers at one point, and I did suspect that this hacker was in the Discord server, and I needed to get rid of him. So I had a purge and put that protection on, and since then it's not happened again, funnily enough. So I think the method does work. If you can just use a different phone number, just ask anybody to borrow a phone. It's just a simple text message just to verify the account, and that's all. It's just so people can't make unlimited accounts. That's all it is. Red Lord says 6 PM till 12 AM every 1 to 4 days. Yeah, it got to a point where it was nearly every day, but I don't like dedicating, saying I'll do a stream every day or every 2 days, or setting a schedule, because for one, I can't always keep it, and for two, I prefer to be a bit more impromptu. I have more fun that way. Some days I just want to chill out, other days, like tonight, I've really wanted to stream, and it's really been good. You understand my thing, don't you? But I am streaming usually 2 or 3 days a week at them times that Red Lord's put in, and that is Eastern times. So my IQ is 2. If you get the phone number to verify, and yeah, I'd love to see you in the Discord, mate. But I can't remove that thingy, mate, because this hacker, and I'm pretty sure who it is, will try and get back in, and I don't want them back in, and that seems to be the way to keep them out. So yes, once again, that's it from me, everybody. Thank you very much. If I don't speak to you again in that time, have a great weekend from me, and I'll catch you all again real soon. Goodbye, everybody. I've said goodbye 20 times now. That's it from me. Farewell, everybody.